Hello and welcome to another round of Gothic 2, where we'll be continuing right where we left off yesterday. The music's quite loud in my ear. I hope it's okay for you guys. We've explored most of the town over here. I need to speed my mouse up. I don't know why this game is so slow in terms of the mouse. Am I live? I should be live. I hope I'm live. I think I am live. Okay, cool. I was worried there for a second, but it looks like we are live. I think. Okay. Anyway, we were exploring up here yesterday everywhere, talking to loads of people, doing all sorts of things, and now we're going to the harbour. We can't go into the upper quarter yet. I think that's the whole purpose of us doing stuff here. And we've been to the marketplace, so I think the only part of Carina's that we haven't been to yet is this. The harbour. Who are you, Maldor?
What do you want?
I wanted to have a look around here.
Then where exactly are you headed?
What interesting things are there to see here?
There's a cat house here and a tavern. The landlord's name is Cardiff. If it's information you want, he'll be the right person to talk to.
His accent, man.
Do you, need money, by the way?
Potentially.
Are you giving it away?
No, but right across the street here is the house of Lamar, the moneylender. I'm sure he'll give you a few gold pieces. Just go ahead.
I don't think we would want to lend money from a random guy in Gothic 2.
Do you work for Lamar?
Smart kid.
Okay.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not long ago, the city guards turned the entire harbor district upside down. They were searching for stolen property. There have been plenty of thefts here lately, especially in the better quarters. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for everything.
Oh no.
Actually, I was on my way to the upper quarter.
Yeah, right. And I was about to board a ship and have it take me to the king for an audience. People like you and me haven't been allowed in the upper quarter since the paladins came.
Well, that's not good. Okay, cool. So he doesn't have... Oh, are you a citizen of this town?
Are you a citizen of this town?
If you mean do I live here? Yeah. But still they won't let me into the upper quarter. Only the Toths can get in there.
What are the Toths?
And craftsmen from the lower end of town. The people from the harbor district don't carry much weight in Corinth. There isn't even a regular militia patrol down here.
Oh, great. Seems like a safe area to be in. Kidoki. Who are you? Just a citizen? Okay. Is that the moneylender? Lamar. Got his wife scrubbing his floor. Great. Nice. Gold chalice. Is he gonna mind if I steal this? Probably. What happens if I do? Do you need this? Oh.
That's not what I heard.
Well. Oh, now he's hitting me. Okay.
A fight.
I don't think there's quick saving in this game. If there is, please let me know, because I don't think there is. Okay, let's try again. Hello. What's up?
How's it going?
How much do you want?
What do you mean, how much?
I'm the moneylender and you came to me. What could you want from me? Money, of course.
I've got some weird graphical issues on my screen. I don't think you can see it on the stream, but I have some weird flickering going on. Don't know what's going on there.
Well, lend me some money.
Sure, how much would you like? I charge 20%.
20%. I don't think I need anything right now.
About it.
Make up your mind, don't waste my time.
20%, that's ridiculous. Guy must be rich. Now the flickering is gone. Maybe it was just this guy. I don't know what's going on there. Who lives in here? Nobody? Okay. Oh, you guys. Sorry. Oh, now I've got flickering again. Maybe it's just in these houses? Strange. Maybe it's something with my graphics card on the screen.
You look a little worse for wear. Haven't slept in a long time, have you?
No, I haven't.
Too long, I should say.
Come on, step closer. With me, you'll find what you're looking for.
Okay.
That's all, Jessica.
You said that you've got what I need. Does that include information?
But of course, what is it you want to know?
That's my
Are there any other traders here at the harbor?
If you keep to the left at the quay, you'll find Helvor, my husband. He sells fish.
Great, just what I wanted.
On the other side, there's Brahim, the cartographer.
Ooh, that could be useful. We need a map.
Anyone from the upper quarter?
If I knew anyone up there, I wouldn't be standing
That
here,
laugh.
my boy.
Telling you anything new?
What interesting things are there to see around the harbor?
Well, if you're looking for some action, you can go down to Cardiff's Inn at the quay. There's always something brewing there. You can hardly miss it. The guy standing by the entrance there will certainly draw your attention to it. Besides that, there's the large ship of the Paladins, the King's stately war galley. That one's really worth seeing. You'll find it if you keep left at the quay and then pass under the high rock face.
There's a lot of dialogue here, but that's to be expected if you on a town for the first time in an RPG.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
You could say so. It wasn't that long ago. A thief ran by here. He must have stolen a bow in the lower part of the city. Of course, the militia came here way too late, like
Wasn't
always.
that Bosper, whatever his
He got
name
away
was?
from them, just jumped into the harbor, and he was gone.
Jumped into the harbour, into the water? Is he dead? Did he drown? That would be a plot twist. Okay. Shall we just continue on down this road, or shall we... I mean, there's so many narrow little alleyways and stuff down here. Let's go over here, see what's going on here. Let's talk to the sheep if we can. Oh, stinky here. Is that blood? Oh, this is a butcher. Can I do anything with the sheep? No. Can't talk to the sheep, guys. I tried Alwyn.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Can't you hear that hammering? Who do you think hammers all day long in the harbor district? I mean that lunatic felon. He takes the hammer to his hut every day.
Okay. What's so wrong about that? Maybe he's just repairing it.
I could take care of Felon.
You want to help me? What's in it for you?
I don't know.
Tell me.
Oh, that's how it is. All right, if you can get him to stop hammering, I'll pay you 25 gold pieces. But I'll tell you one thing right now. You can't talk to the guy. He's nuts. The only thing that will help is a few decent punches.
Okay.
If I beat him up, I'll just get into trouble with the militia.
Down here at the harbor, no one pays
Oh.
much attention to brawls.
Okay.
But if you steal around here or mess with the sheep, you'll be in trouble.
Right, so we can beat him up.
I'll see what I can do.
You can think about it. Remember, I'll pay you 25 gold coins.
That's not a lot, so I don't expect him to be that tough. So maybe we actually be able to beat him up.
Are those your sheep?
The only one that belongs to me.
The only one.
That answers to the name of Lucy. That's my wife, Lucy. Their sheep belong to the militia. All the sheep they collect from the farmers, they bring to me.
Okay. How are the sheep?
And how are the sheep?
Felon's hammering is going to drive them crazy.
Really?
One of these days, they'll go completely to pieces.
I doubt that's what's going to happen. Okay, goodbye. Right. Where's Lucy? I'd like to talk to Lucy. My girlfriend is coincidentally called Lucy.
Smart kid.
Smart kid. Citizen. Are you Lucy? Are you Oh, there's Lucy.
What's new?
I wonder why the Paladins are here at all. They're holding the town hall, the barracks, and the harbor, but they haven't actually done anything so far. If they
Useless.
were here about the orcs or the bandits, they would have done something ages ago. There must be another reason.
Okay.
What are the most interesting places here in Corinus?
Maybe you better ask that of a man. If it's entertainment you want, try the harbor.
Well, we are in the
If you want
harbour.
to buy something, go to the marketplace at the east gate or to the lower part of town.
I think we've done that already. Let's do this again because it's been a while since I had this dialogue.
Who are the most important figures
I
in
can't
this town?
remember.
Since the Paladins came here, they have taken over control of the entire city. Lord Andre represents the law. You will find him in the barracks. But you
Oops.
only need to go
Sorry.
to him if you've trespassed against the law or to join the militia.
Okay. So is that the only important person? What about this area?
What can you tell me about this area?
You are now in the harbor district. Where do you want to go?
Nowhere. Goodbye.
Thanks, that's all I wanted to know.
It's raining a lot around here. Every day so far. I think we're still on day 1. Or day 2. This looks dodgy, I'm gonna save. What are all of them guys doing here? Citizen. Alric. What are you doing here, Alric?
What are you doing here?
This is my home. But if you mean, what do I do all day? I arrange fights.
Okay, that's interesting.
You arrange fights?
Every day, from noon until evening. And right here, behind the warehouse in the harbor district. Home sweet home.
Okay.
You live behind the warehouse?
It's only temporary.
Of course.
When you have as much gold as I do, you can afford a little luxury. I was a drill instructor in the army, but I left that bunch to seek my fortune in adventure.
Cool.
Now I've wound up in this shithole. My last 100 gold pieces went to the guards at the city gate, so I'm seeing to it that I come into money again. I even had to sell my sword.
That's a shame.
To whom did you sell the sword?
I swapped it with a trader in the marketplace for some stuff. The guy's called Jorah. The torches and the bit of meat that he gave me are long used up.
He isn't likely to give me the sword for nothing.
It's an old sword. He won't want much for it. Just think of the money as an extra stake for the fight.
Okay.
What do you know about the war against the orcs?
There's not much to tell. The war's been going on for too long. The country people are starving. Everywhere there are peasant revolts that are put down mercilessly by the king. But there's just too many of them. If the war doesn't end soon, the realm will fall apart.
Okay, can he train me?
Can you train me?
If you really want to learn how to fight, then go up against me.
Oh,
The lesson is no extra charge.
okay. What are the rules?
What are the rules for the fight?
Quite simple. All regular weapons
Oh.
are allowed, no bows or crossbows, and no magic. We fight until one of us drops. And as soon as one of us is flat on his back, it's over. Got it? Whoever leaves the ring is out. So if you quit, I win. The stake is
laugh.
50 gold coins. If you win, you get 100 back. If not, well, then your money is down the drain.
Shall we try this?
Yep.
Hold on. Let's do a quick save and see if we can take him.
I want to fight against you.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
I think so. Yep.
Here you are.
We have a new challenger. The bets are placed. Are you ready?
I think so.
Come here.
Then let's see what you can do.
Okay. We're not doing badly. Come on. Not bad at all indeed. I didn't think we could take him. But here we go. Get up, Alric. Not even going to steal from him, are we? Or shall we? Probably, I think Gothic 2 is smart enough to so that we have consequences if I do take stuff from him. So I'm not going to. Let's wait until he gets up and then we get our 50 gold from him.
My head.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Oh, man. You packed quite a punch. Here's your 100 gold pieces. You've earned them.
Thank
One
you.
more thing. No one talks about what goes on behind the warehouse.
Is this Fight Club?
The militia puts everyone who does the slightest thing here behind bars. And those boys don't like to see betting on fights.
Okay. Can I fight against him again?
I want to fight against you.
Nah. Before I go up against you again,
What?
I need a better weapon. I had to sell my sword a few days ago.
Oh.
That, baby, I'm unbeatable. If you get it back from me, I'll take you on again.
What the hell? Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Once we're back in the upper part of town again, we can see if we can find the sword. Oh, hold on. There's an alley through here. Oh, we haven't been here, have we? Are they gonna mind if I'm in here? Okay, so far nobody minds, so we're gonna steal that stuff in here, if I
I
can.
know nothing about
What do you want
picking
here?
Oh, damn! This just came running in.
Smart kid.
just as I was about to steal from him, and then couldn't because I don't have any lockpicking skills. What are they doing here? Oh, that's the guy with the hammer. Hello, Fallon.
Hey. Why are you hammering?
For days now, I've been desperately trying to fix the leaks in my house. The rafters have been crumbling away ever since we had those rainfalls recently.
Yep,
Soon
loads of rain.
It's gonna come down around my ears.
Hi, Lorcan. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm very well. How are you? Just a bit tired. Why is this an option? What happens if I say this?
Hello? Are you feeling quite well?
Fine, just as long as I manage to get all this repaired in time.
Okay.
Hey, you. Could you stop hammering?
No, I have to finish this.
I'll give you 10 gold pieces if you stop that hammering.
Hey, that's very generous of you. But as to your gold, you can... Well, you know what you can
What the
do
hell?
with it.
What a bastard.
Just quit hammering, okay?
Just try not to bug me too much, okay?
I guess I have to beat him up, eh?
Stop that hammering or I'll break every bone in your body.
Forget it, or I'll knock some sense into your head with my hammer.
Okay, let's do safe here. We've defeated one guy just now, so maybe we can defeat another one. Hammering is his way of life? It looks like it.
Put away that weapon.
Oh, hold on.
You'll rep-
Ah, fight.
Yep, it is a fight. Oh fuck, he's strong.
Don't you ever dare attack
Okay,
me again.
I think we can take him, but it may take some tries. Let's try again. I think we could take him. Hold on, maybe if I eat something. Hold on, what do I have? Hit point bonus 50, that's maybe too much. Hit point bonus 100. Fried meat. Oh, here we go. That's better. Okay, let's try again. I think we can take him. If I don't act
Hey.
stupidly as I just have, then... Oh!
Hello?
Fine.
Why can't I?
You.
Oh, hold on. I have to just attack him, right? I thought it was a dialogue option.
Put away that weapon.
The problem is I can't even block. Here we go. Should I take his stuff? Rough short sword. Yeah, I'll take his... Oh, damn! What are you guys... What are they doing? Okay. Okay, okay. We can't steal from him. What a fight, I know. We can't steal from him, unfortunately. I thought we would be able to, but we can't. So we have to do the fight again.
Put away that weapon. Not
Oh,
bad.
damn!
Don't you ever
I can't
dare
block
attack
it
me
either, I
again.
think, with this weapon. Angry citizen, so no, yeah. Worst thing that can happen to you in Gothic. Do I have a better weapon? I think this is the best weapon I have. Oh, hold on. Rusty axe, damage. Rusty sword. Damage 30, damage 30. Sword. 10, not enough dexterity points. That's not very good English. I've got 10 dexterity and this needs 20 dexterity. What about this axe? 40 strength. Okay, yeah, this is the best we can do. Let's try again. We know we can do it.
Weapon. God.
What? Did you see that? 2 hits. 2 hits. What the hell? That was the best critical hit ever. You could beat our neighbor, but stealing no way, yeah. Welcome to the world of Gothic. Beat each other up, but don't you dare stealing. I mean, I have been warned when I went into the harbor district that you can beat people up, but don't steal.
Don't you try that again.
No, I won't. Now, hold on.
Hey.
Okay, so you beat me. Some heroic deed that was.
I know, right?
You stop hammering now or do I have to thrash you again?
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything collapses around here, it'll be your fault.
I'm sorry. It's actually a bad thing to do, but hey, I get 25 gold for it, so I'll do anything for 25 gold. Now, who was the guy who Was that him? Alvin? I think it was him. Felon will hammer no longer.
Felon will hammer no longer.
Hear that? No more hammering. At last, I thought the fellow would never quit. You've done me a huge favor. You know what? I'll give you 30 gold pieces.
30! That's 5 extra! Patch, yo, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year, belatedly. How are the sheep?
And how are the sheep?
The sheep eat and get fatter and fatter. Just like my wife.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? His wife is right there. She's alright, she's not fat at all, look at her. She's got an amazing figure. I wish my girlfriend looked like that. Thank God she's not home yet. She's going to be home soon. Can't say things like that when she's home. Hey Bradish, good to see you. Hey there, have to head to a doctor's appointment, but I'll stay here for the lurk. Hope your day's going well. Thanks for dropping in and for lurking. Appreciate it. I hope everything's okay in terms of your health, seeing as you've got a doctor's appointment. Hope nothing too serious. Where have we not been? I don't think I've... Hold on. Can I go through here to the right? I really like the ambience of this part of the town. Oh yeah, just a dermatology visit. Okay. That's fine. I've got loads of... Dermatology is skin, right? I've got loads of skin issues. If that's not skin, if that's not a skin doctor, then I apologize for my ignorance. Worker? Carl.
What led you into this poor area? What are you looking for here?
Just looking around?
I'm just looking around a bit.
Ha! Then you better
Let's get in here, yeah.
Looking around. It would seem that we have a few thieves in the city who would steal stuff from the rich people. The city guard recently turned the harbor district upside down, but they didn't find anything.
Okay.
What do you know about the thieves?
Nothing. But all the citizens are scared and have become distrustful, particularly towards strangers. Don't get caught in strange houses. No one takes kindly to that. Yeah,
okay.
You gotta protect yourself against thieves. A sturdy cudgel works best.
Sturdy cudgel.
Can you teach me anything?
I'm forging a few fittings and nails and repairing iron parts. But I don't know enough about forging weapons to be able to instruct you. If you want to learn that, go see Harad. He sure knows how to forge weapons.
Was there...
Want to train your muscles a bit? Well, I can help you with that.
Was there smithing in Gothic 1? Because I don't think I've done any of that in there.
How much do you charge for the training?
50 gold pieces, and I'll help you to become stronger.
50 seems like quite a bit. And I think we've got other teachers who can train our strengths for free. So I don't think there's any point in giving him 50 coins. Oh, what the hell? Is that a skeleton man? I'm gonna save. That doesn't bode well. Okay. There's a harp? What the hell is this place? There's all sorts going on here. Ignas? Can I... Is he alive or is he just stood there? Bookstand. Oh, here we go. Magic power. Okay. Not doing any alchemy yet. Because I don't know what I'm doing so far.
Ah, you've come just
Looks like Voldemort.
I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment.
I'm your guy.
Sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake?
Easy, my friend. First tell me what this is all about.
I have developed a new spell. A spell of oblivion. I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
Okay.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I could teach you how to brew potions. I know the recipes for healing and mana essences, and for potions of great speed.
Okay.
Tell me more about the experiment and the spell.
The spell serves to make somebody forget various events. So
Disremember.
I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. If he has been knocked down or robbed.
There's a spell like this in Risen as well.
Only witness such a deed he will scratch it from his memory.
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down and then put a spell on him?
That would only make sense if the person were really made mad after beating him up. I don't know why there's no voice acting. To himself, but fistfights are nothing out of the ordinary in the Harbor District. I guess I'd have to find a victim elsewhere. Why is this not...
I think you get the point. But to make somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. If there are other people around, you'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
So, we are supposed to attack somebody, but not knock them down, and then use the spell on them? How does that work? Because once we attack them, they attack us back, and then they knock us down.
Alright, I'll try out that spell.
Alright.
Take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig.
We could just hack a sheep.
Done, come back and tell me how it went.
Tell me how it went. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we've got to find a victim. Oh my god, it's getting dark again. I feel like it's only just gotten bright. What is up here? Is that some sort of secret passage? Oh! We're up here again. Hello, Rages. How you doing? Damn, I'm stuck in the tree. Yeah, let's go back down and try to find somebody we can knock down, I guess. It should be fun. I think we also have quite a bit of exploring left to do. If she wasn't in there, I'd sleep, but... I mean, we could sleep somewhere, but I don't know if it's necessary just yet. Have we been back here? Citizen... Edda. Hello, Edda.
What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
I like her voice acting. Some soup?
Could you cook me some soup?
No? What's happening? Broken?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want.
Oh.
All you need to do is bring me a fish.
I don't know if I have fish.
What can you tell me about the city?
What's wrong with the voice acting at the moment? Or with the dialogue in general?
Most citizens in this town are afraid of thieves. Therefore, it's not a good idea to enter strange houses. But if you're looking for a place to stay overnight, you're welcome to sleep in my hut.
Goodness.
There's an
Aren't you
extra
afraid of
bed that
thieves?
you can have.
But seductive. What's going on with the dialogue system? It's broken somehow.
The only valuable thing that I ever owned has already been taken.
Your virginity?
Oh, someone stole my statue
No.
of Enos.
Yes. Okay. No follow-up quest? No?
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be
Oh,
simpler.
fish given.
Here, have a plate.
Cool, we've got some fish soup now. Cool. Let's actually sleep in her hut, if that is her hut. Until morning. If she's... Can I?
I know
No.
nothing about picking locks.
We need to learn lockpicking. Need to. Okay, sleep until morning and then continue our exploration. And our search for a guinea pig to beat up. Slept well and feel rested. I wish I could say that when I wake up in the morning. Cool. It's a new day. I love the soundtrack in the Harbor District as well. The soundtrack of, in general of Gothic and Gothic 2 so far has been really good. I know a few tracks from Gothic 3, which I also really like. And I think Risen also had the same composer. And I love that soundtrack. Always loved that soundtrack. Halder.
Hey.
I think I know him from somewhere.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
I don't need your fish, man.
Can you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen. The
Really?
sea is treacherous, and bound to claim a life now and then. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Corinus to complete their cruise. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will, and then they're gone.
Okay, are you missing someone?
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
Okay.
Do you know of anyone who's gone missing?
No idea. Ask the shipbuilders.
Why would they know?
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Corinus lately. That is true.
That was a pointless dialogue. He had no information whatsoever about anything, really. Where are these two guys? Citizen, citizen? I think back there is just a way to Edda. The controls with mouse and keyboard in conjunction work far better than in Gothic 1. Night, 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 night. Any special nights here? Night, night. Look at that view. Beautiful. What's that up there? That building and that tower. I'll have to go there one day.
Hey, you have no business up here. Only paladins and those of us in the militia have access here.
Okay, sorry.
What's up here then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins. I am the provisions master here, and I'm responsible for seeing to it that none of the paladin stuff goes astray, and you're not wanted here, so keep your hands to yourself or I'll chop them off.
Okay, sorry, man.
Can you sell me any of the paladin stuff?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the paladin's things wandering off, then we might be able to do business.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see.
I see.
What do you have to offer?
Then pay attention.
What does he have? It's not like we can use any of this because we've got nothing. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? What's this? Holy Arrow. Paladin Zauber. Why is this not translated? Zauber means spell in German. Why is this not translated? That's weird.
All the crates still there?
Don't touch anything or I'll call the watch. Got it?
Okay, sorry, man. Can I go past him or is he gonna stop us? Let's do a save. No. I think this guy might be important as well. Oh no, he's just a knight. What's down here? Are we still in the city? Or is this not part of the city anymore? Ooh, I think that's the way out of the city. Can we go raw meat? Can I take this? Yep, he doesn't mind. I'm gonna take all his stuff. Fish, bread, wine. He's Jesus. Got all the stuff he needs. Your Jesus starter kit. Have some fish, some bread, some wine, some water. There you go. Lots of dead fish here. What the hell? Surely I can't eat those. What's this? Gaper clam. What's a gaper clam? Okay, it's good to know that there's fish and stuff down at the shore. So we may want to loot some stuff here. Farum.
Hey, you! You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone?
Nope.
Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Oh no. What's wrong with it?
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want.
Bastards.
Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said.
Of course.
I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose.
Like me.
If they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Okay.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Give me all your fish? Why would I say that?
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. So, how are the fish biting?
I've seen better times. Too little to live on, too much to die.
That's a shame. Too little to live on, too much to die. I'll have to remember that. That's a great sentence if you're negotiating your salary with your future boss at a job interview. How much do you want? Too little to live on, too much to die. What the hell? That's an amazing ship. Listen to that soundtrack. Why is there nobody here guarding it? You'd expect loads of people here with a ship this size. But that's the Paladin's ship, right? That's where they came from. From the mainland, I think. If I remember correctly. Fish soup. Nice. More fish soup. Can't have enough of that. I don't think I've ever had fish soup in my life. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I'm not sure though. Do you see those flies surrounding, circling the fish? That can't be healthy. Okay, let's explore the ship if we can. There's no guards or anything. Oh, there is guards, of course. But that's understandable. You wouldn't leave a ship like that unguarded. Hey guys, how you doing?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
I wanted to...
There's nothing here to see. Now move along.
Okay. No.
I want to get aboard the ship.
No one may enter the ship. I have my orders. I shall kill anyone who enters the ship without authorization.
Okay.
In the name of Innos, I shall defend the ship with my life.
Right, okay, I'll just leave you then. Because there's no way I can take these guys on. Maybe we can in the late game. That'd be quite a fun thing to do. But if I remember correctly, because I did play a little bit of Gothic 3, you do arrive on the mainland, so I suppose that might be on this ship? That might be a big spoiler, but I think everybody here has played Gothic 2 before, so I'm only spoiling myself. That's just a random night, okay. What happens if we jump into water? Can we swim? We can swim, I think. It's weird that you can't swim in this game. But in other Piranha Bytes games that came later, you can't anymore. At least you can't dive. How do you swim again, though? Oh, Alt? Here we go. Oh, what the hell is this? There's a monster thing. Lizard? Is it a lizard? Can I fight a lizard? I don't know if I can fight a lizard. We can try. I mean, I just saved. What can happen? We could die, of course. But that's not a big problem. That's just what the Gothic experience is like. Supposed to be like, even. Oh, there's another Gaper Clam. Ooh, I can hear him hissing at us. Hello there, Mr. Lizard. Ooh, he has a lot of health and does all of our health in one bite. That's the first death today. Look at him go. They look cool. They look so much better than in Gothic 1. Okay, let's load. We're not ready to face a lizard yet. Do we even have any kind of armor? I think we've given our armor to this pirate who's now not talking to us anymore. I don't think we do have... Oh, hold on, we've got a belt, but that's all it is. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh well, I'm sure we'll get armor in time. This music is so epic. Okay, we can go down here though. Look at those god rays. They had god rays back in 2002 or whenever this game came out. Spiny clam. How do I... Did I take it? I think I took it. So you can take things from underwater. That's good to know. Interesting. That fish is what I wanted. That's what I came here for. Okay, I suppose we go back to the harbour, because I think there's still a section that we haven't explored yet. And then we might as well start questing. I've barely done any quests so far in this game. We literally just started. Came to the town, to Corinis. And then for the last 3 hours or so, we've just been talking to people. But as I was saying earlier, that's normal for a game like this. You just talk to people. Especially when you come to a big town. And you obviously do want to talk to everybody to make sure you get everything you need. You can open them, the clams. Oh. Hey Warlock, didn't know you were here. Good to see you. Are they in the food section or where are they? Silver ring. Gaper clam. Was there a pearl inside? Oh yeah, cool. Thanks for the tip. That's helpful. Spiny clam. I think there was nothing inside of that one. They had the same mechanic in Risen 1. Where you could open the clams and mussels and stuff, and sometimes you'd get pearls out of them. It's cool that it's that's a thing that I obviously carried over from this game. Okay, let's go back into town and see what else we can find. Only in us decides what's right. Oh, that's the pub. We haven't been to the pub yet. Hello there.
Hey, you! Where you going? No matter what your plans are, there'll be plenty of time later.
Yeah?
You're right in front of the Pearl of Corinus, the Red Lantern. This is the most beautiful brothel in all of Myrtana, damn it. Sailors from the most remote corners of the world dock here just to spend a few nights in the Red Lantern.
A few nights? That's a lot of money.
It's you who has the chance, nay, the honor of spending a night with Nadia, the most passionate flower of the gods.
Nadia.
Come on in, and you're going to experience what others cannot even dream of.
He's convinced me, I must say. Can he say anything else?
Standing around for out here. Go on in and meet our passionate Nadia.
Let's meet our passionate Nadia, I guess.
Hot creature of the night.
Wow.
Give your life a new meaning.
It's a hot creature of the night. That her? That's her. Why is it only Nadia? Bromor. And why is his name in all capitals? Is he exceedingly important? Hello, Bromor.
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you'll pay for it. 50 gold pieces.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Don't get the idea of making trouble here.
Okay.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
Nope.
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present? Or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
Okay. Let's find her then.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That beach made up
Oh my god.
savings a really valuable gold and dish, huh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
What? Maybe we'll actually get with one of the girls just to see what happens. We may load afterwards, but I want to talk to them first.
Talk to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
Okay. What about you? Why is she drinking the whole time we were here?
Hey, you!
Hey, I can take care of you now, baby.
Oh.
Talk to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
I just want to ask you a few questions about those missing people.
Oh, here we go.
I can tell you a thing or two, but not here, honey.
Then let's go upstairs.
Fine, but you get it settled with Bromar first. I don't want any trouble.
Okay. I do want to try to go upstairs first by myself, though, if that's possible.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Okay. Is that the staircase here? Well, it's not even stairs, it's just a ramp. Vanya and Pack. Oh, a militiaman. Hello, Vanya.
Hey. I'm busy.
I can see that.
Hey, what's up? Man, I'm busy. Leave me alone.
Okay, sorry, Pack. I know you guys are busy talking. Is that what you paid him for? Talking? A bit boring, man. Okay, it seems like we have to pay for Nadia, whatever the hell her name is. Hold on, they're all called something with the R. Nadia, Sonia, and Venya? What was the third one? Lucia or something like that? What's that that's missing? Okay. I mean, we need to talk to her anyway, so I'm still going to save. Because we haven't saved in a while, might as well. And we're going to pay.
I want to have some fun.
Fine. You're not likely to forget the next few hours of your life anytime soon.
Nice.
Go upstairs with Nadia then. Have fun.
What if I wanted Sonia, though?
Hey, you. Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
Goodness. Can I walk? Yep. Okay, this is a slow walk. Look at those hips, man. They don't lie. They also look like they're fake. Maybe she's related to the Kardashians or something, I don't know. This is very slow. Why is she walking so slow? Even when I'm walking faster than her. Almost there. Are Pack and Venya up to something more interesting? No, they're still just chatting. Gotta give it to Pack, he's a gentleman. Not just using her. You don't say. Hey Nadia, can we talk now?
Hey.
Have fun! We're not gonna have fun just yet, because we've got to talk to her and hope we see what that means.
So can we talk now?
We've got enough privacy up here. Bromar doesn't like to see us talk to guests during work if there's nothing in it for him.
Right.
So you want to know more about the people who disappeared down here at the harbor, do you? I don't know whether I can help you much, but at least I can tell you what became of Lucia.
Right, that'd be good.
Tell me about Lucia.
Nobody here is too sorry that she's gone.
Why?
I don't think there was anyone here whom she didn't try to use. She was a real bitch.
Goodness.
Where did she disappear to?
She used to see a lot of Eldridge, the apprentice of Thorben, the carpenter from the lower part of town. I bet she's up and left with that young man.
Oh, okay.
Where could the two of them have gone?
If the wolves didn't eat them, I suppose they went to stay with the farmers. Where else would they go?
Interesting. What farmers, though?
What else do you know?
I've heard many stories about people who disappear down here at the harbor.
So have I.
I'm not so sure whether I should believe them. You should have a chat with the merchants down here. That's all I can tell you, alas.
Alas.
What about the two of us, sweetie? You paid for it, after all.
We did pay for it.
A little fun before you leave?
I think we do. Oh my god. Can I? What the hell? Oh. I did not expect a cut. Oh my god. Okay. Right. That's a long cutscene. I mean, this is like Witcher 3 stuff. Can I talk to her?
Wait a minute.
Come back to me the next time.
Okay, sorry. Cool. Patch, nice. I love how the only thing you said in chat is, yo, just announce that you're here, and then you saw a cutscene of people apparently having sex, if you can call it that, and then you say nice. That's the only two things you've said. And what a cutscene it was. 2000s, early 2000s pixel graphics. It was amazing. Don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think it was the best moment in the game so far. Okay, where do we go first? Citizen?
I must be crazy. What are you doing here?
Oh my god, don't we know him from the first game? Hey Laris, you old scoundrel.
Hey Laris, you old scoundrel, how did you get here?
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the other boys. You remember Lee, don't you?
Of course.
Of course I remember Lee.
I got out of the colony with him then, just after the barrier was destroyed. He and his boys are now on the farm of Onar, the landowner.
I knew it!
He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm, and Onar feeds them in return.
Okay. Tell me more.
Tell me more about Lee and his mercenaries.
What do you want to know?
How do I find the landowner's farm?
It's quite simple. You leave the seaport by the east gate, and then follow the path towards the east. I can take you there if you want.
Not right now.
Why aren't you with Lee and his mercenaries?
But I am. just not on the farm.
Oh.
You could say I'm our outpost in the city. We don't want the ship to sail without us.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah, what ship?
What ship were you talking about?
It's on the open sea harbor, behind the cliffs. Lee and a few of his people really want to get away from here.
Oh.
But that could take a while.
Why?
You'd better ask Lee about that. If you meet him, he's got plans.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Tell me more about the mercenaries.
Well, if you're as tough as you were back then, you shouldn't have any problems with them. Most of them are
I'm
ruffians,
not.
and if you can't stand up to them, you won't get far.
Great.
If you're squeamish, you don't have a chance of joining them.
Hey, so we can join the mercenaries again as a faction? Are there factions in this game again? Probably.
Do you know anything about a thieves' guild in town?
The questions you ask. Of course, there's a thieves' guild here, just like in every big city.
Cool.
And every petty pickpocket or fence is probably connected to it somehow.
Okay.
Do you know where I can find the thieves' guild?
No offense, but even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you anything.
I thought we were friends, man.
These people usually react very sensitively to things like that. If you want to get involved with them, you should be very careful.
What about this?
I must talk to the paladins, by any means.
What do you want from them?
They've got a powerful amulet, the Eye of Innos. I must have it.
Oh yeah, that was something with the main story, right?
You'll never get into the upper end of town.
I'll find a way somehow.
Sure, if you want to ingratiate yourself with the citizens or play errand boy for the militia.
Do you know why the paladins are here?
Nobody knows for sure. Lots of people think it's because of the orcs, but I think there's another reason. It probably has something to do with the old penal colony.
What about teaching?
Can you teach me something?
Sure. I can help you become stronger
Cool.
and more dexterous if you like.
Right. What do we want to skill?
Teach me something.
Maybe a bit of strength and a bit of dexterity? 5 strength, 5 dex, because some things require dexterity. Let's leave it at that for now.
You've already gotten more dexterous. Good. Your strength has increased.
Thank you. We're not going to go to the mercenaries just yet, because I feel like there's lots of stuff in town still that we haven't seen. Mo, is this?
Hey, I don't know you. What do you want here? Are you headed for the tavern?
Is this Mo's pub or what? A Mo's tavern? What's it called? Yes, do you mind?
Yes, do you mind?
You got no business here, runt.
Why not?
Calm down. All I want to do is drink a beer.
Okay, but it'll cost you 50 gold pieces to get in.
What the hell? No, I'm not paying you 50 gold pieces.
Forget it. You won't get a single coin.
Then I'll take everything you have. As
Oh,
soon as you're
damn
lying
it.
on the ground in front of me.
Can I?
Not bad.
Damn!
Gold. Okay, that's mine for starters. I think I'll take your weapon for safekeeping.
What? Where was my last save? Oh god, that's... Oh, damn it. That is annoying. Stream 2. No! Oh, I thought it was loading. Hold on, where was that last save? I think that was quite a while ago, no? Oh no, it was when we were with the prostitutes. That wasn't that long ago. Hold on, what did he take from us? Do we want to play this, like, seriously, or do we want to load? I mean, he took our weapon, and I can't see any gold. Man. That's rough. Oh, okay. Let's load, because that is annoying. I think... Oh, damn, now we just gotta sleep with Sonia again. Oh, what was her name? Was it Sonia? Nadia? Whatever. Okay, let's just sleep with Sonia again. Is that just before we've done it, or...? Nadia.
Hey, you.
Okay, yeah, we have to pay. Right, okay, not a problem. You're after the brothel? We've been here for ages. We've been here earlier, and then I've just gone to a tavern and was knocked down. And somebody stole my weapon and all my money, so I've loaded, and now we gotta do it all again. So that's nice. We just have to follow her slowly again. Then we're gonna skip all the dialogue. I'm not gonna skip the cutscene though, because apparently Lorcan hasn't seen it the last time, so he's gonna watch it now.
You can't rely on that.
You can't rely on that, no. And then we've got to do something about that bouncer. I guess we just have to pay him, eh? Because I don't know if there's any other way. And we've got to speak to Laris again. But it shouldn't take too long, because I'm just going to skip all the dialogue. I was in the bus. In the bus? Are you coming home from your studies, or have you just been out? Can we talk now? Here we go. Yep. Good chat. Tell me about Lucia.
Tell me.
Yep. Where did you disappear to? I know that. Yep. Okay. Why not? Here we go. That music as well. Just arrived home from uni. Well then enjoy, Lorcan. This is just for you. Oh, is it not working? Why is it not working this time? Oh, that's strange. It was working earlier. Well, that's a shame. In that case, I'm just going to skip it because this is awkward. Now I'm just watching weird early 2000s game pornographics by myself on Twitch live without anybody seeing. Has anybody said a sentence like that before? It was only for you. Yeah, it was a private show. Okay, so now we've got to reconstruct what we've done. We've spoken to Laris. Hello. Hey Laris, you old scoundrel. That was also quite a long conversation, eh? It's probably one of the first sex cutscenes in game history. I think so too, yeah. It wasn't even that bad, but I don't understand why it didn't work. Now it worked earlier, but that was strange. It's weird. It was the same with Gothic 1. Sometimes the cutscenes worked and sometimes they didn't. So yeah, don't know what's going on there. Landowner's farm, blah blah blah. Mercenaries. Okay. What ship? After this, we have to do a save, and then we have to try to do something about this bouncer. Without, well, we probably just have to pay him because we're not strong enough to defeat him.
You've already gotten more.
Yeah, I know. I'm great. Goodbye. Okay, let's do a save here. Stream. And, I mean, we could try to avoid him and go in later. But I think I'll just forget if we don't do it now. Maybe there's another way of doing this. Yep. Maybe if we are more negative towards him, he's gonna let us in.
Ah, so this is the harbor watering hole. And there I was, taking it for the governor's palace.
Hey, cut out the bad jokes, Runt. Otherwise you'll be chewing the cobblestone.
Okay. What, shall we say one of these? Are you trying to make trouble for me? I'll be forced to tan your hide to sort of intimidate him, to try to intimidate him. Let's say this.
I see. I'll be forced to tan your hide in order to make any progress.
You're welcome to try, Runt.
Okay. Yeah, he's too strong. We can try again, going the way of the dialogue. But I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe we just have to pay him. Okay. Let's say this again. And then, are you trying to make trouble for me?
Are you trying to make trouble for me?
Sure, I'm a master at making trouble. So
Okay, maybe we can land a critical hit and kill him.
Let him have it. Not bad.
Okay, well, the trouble is that he lands massive critical hits. Otherwise, we may have a chance, but somehow his crit chance is insane, and his crit damage is insane. I think crit damage in this game in general is insane. Okay, let's just pay him then. Yes, do you mind?
Yeah.
you've got
All I want to do is drink a beer. 50 gold, here you go.
Alright, I'll pay.
great. And since this went so well, now you can give me the rest of what you got on you.
Are you kidding me?
That's terrible.
Forget it. You won't get us.
Then I'll take everything you.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna try to fight him again. We're dead. We're already dead. What the hell is this? Okay, I guess we're not going into the tavern just yet. Because I'm not willing to give him all our gold. I don't know how much we have. Where can I see how much we have? Gold 120. I'm not going to give him 120 gold. That's a lot in the beginning. So we're not going to go down this alleyway. Is this Jack, the lighthouse guy that they have in every game?
Oh, you landlubber. Looks like you're stranded here.
Am I?
You look a bit pale around the gills.
Maybe.
Never mind, my lad. All you need is a good stiff sea breeze.
Marksman, hey man, so you're finally playing Gothic 2, the best game Piranhabytes ever made. I am, yeah. We actually started playing this before Christmas, on the 22nd I think, and then I was away on holiday over the holidays and over New Year, and only started streaming again yesterday, so you've not missed much. We've literally just done the beginning. I think I'm like 4 hours in.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man, I went to sea and rode through many a big storm. No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I call a home. I haven't been up there in ages.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it than 20 feet. Really bad rabble, that. They're criminals from the Valley of Mind, you know.
Oh no.
There's this big bang on the other side of the mountains. And they swarmed all over the land like flies. Now they're hiding out everywhere. Even in my lighthouse. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they can raid. Ah, let them. Then at least they'd be out of my tower.
Mo is free. He just does one swing, so basically swing, block, and he can't hit you. I don't think I can block with the weapon I have. But we can try.
You come to town often?
I always say a town is only as good as its harbor. A harbor is the gate to the world. That's where everyone meets and where everything starts. Once the harbor goes to the dogs, the rest of the city will follow soon.
Tell me about the harbor.
The harbor of Corinus isn't what it used to be. There's nothing but riffraff hanging about. The ships don't come anymore, and trade is dead. This harbor's about to go under.
Why are there no ships? You can block with any weapon. Also, back jumping makes you immortal in this game. Animals also can't hit you if you jump back. Okay. We've got to try that out then.
So why don't you leave?
Nobody would take an old sea dog like me on his ship these days.
There's no
Most
ships
people
either.
think that old Jack's got the gout in his rotten old bones.
And are they right?
Balderdash.
Balderdash.
If I've got those planks beneath me feet again, I'll feel like a young whippersnapper.
Balderdash. I gotta remember that word. Never heard that before.
What do you mean by riffraff?
Look at them, the lazy rabble. Most of them don't even know what work is. All they do is drink all day and spend their last pay at the brothel.
Sounds good to me.
I tell you, stay away from them.
Oh, okay.
Why are the ships no longer coming?
They all say that once the war is over, everything will be like it used to be. That's a load of bilge water. I tell you, a sailor can see when a town's going downhill. A sailor feels that in his blood. And I can tell you, forget about this harbor. Its heyday's over.
Right. Okay, goodbye, Jack. You seem like a sad old man. Okay, shall we try and take Mo on again for a 4th time, 5th time? Okay, I can block with anything. Let's try blocking maybe, but does it work the same way? If I hit Control and S, then he does this weird move. So it doesn't seem like he's blocking. It's like more of a parry. And how do I jump back? How do I... Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Just with S, right? Okay. Right. Let's try this again. Hello, Mo. I'm gonna kill ya. If I can. Force to tan your hide. Ooh, I'm bad at this. I don't think we're gonna... Oh. Bloody lamppost behind me. Yeah, this is still gonna be difficult. I don't think I'm good enough at the combat system to be able to get him, but we can try one more time. Maybe with blocking instead? Maybe I'm better at blocking than at jumping. You down for some tips? No, of course, I'm always down for tips, man. That's half the reason why I'm streaming. So I don't have to play these games alone because they're difficult. Okay. Let's try blocking again. Tan your hide. They're smashing each other.
Hit him. Hit him.
We're doing okay. We're doing not much damage though. Ooh, that was a critical hit. Another crit. Come on. We could do this. Ooh, here we go. I did it without your tips even. He does a run swing when you get a bit far away. You can run around him with AD as well and hit him from the back. Yeah, I didn't need that. I'm good enough. As luck. I don't know how we did that, but we did it. The other assistants are quite excited. They are. Will we? Hello, Mo. What do you think? What do you think about that now?
All right, you win. What do you want?
Do I? Why are we talking about this?
You know your way about the harbor, don't you?
Sure thing. Why?
Rumors?
What kind of rumors are floating about?
Is this Oblivion?
Around here, we don't like people who ask too many questions, especially not if they're strangers.
Okay.
Why don't I see any militia?
They don't dare come in here. We take care of things ourselves.
Oh, this guy looks sad. Look at this sad guy just running through the other one.
How's the shipping traffic?
The only ship that's come here recently is the Paladin ship. It's over there behind the rocky ridge to the southwest.
Yeah, we've been there already. Okay, he's got nothing more to say. That's a shame. I really enjoyed our little conversation. Are we now going to be able to go into the tavern, or is he going to attack us again? No, we're fine. Cool. Hello, Cardiff. I can't believe they called somebody Cardiff. That's a town.
Hey.
What's up?
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
Okay.
I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you will cost 10 gold pieces.
That's expensive. Alright. 5? Have you put any thought yet to which guild you want to join? Mercenaries, guards, fire mages. I didn't even know those were the guilds, so no, I've got no idea. I'm probably gonna play a melee character for the first run. I usually play melee characters first time I play. So I don't know. I don't know which guild would be best for that. Probably mercenaries or guards, I guess. But I've not even met the mercenaries yet, other than Laris. Mercenary sounds cool so far, actually, because they've got Laris and they've got Lee. And as far as I know, the guards don't have anybody we know, so...
I'll give you no more than 5 for your
maybe
information.
We'll do that.
What? 5 gold pieces? Are you trying to ruin me? Let's make it 7.
Okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
Okay, 7 gold pieces sounds fair.
A wise decision. Well, so if there's anything you want to know, ask me.
Okay, what information does he
I need
have?
information.
Missing citizens.
What do you know about the missing citizens?
All I know is that some people have vanished during the last few days.
I know that as well.
It's especially bad down here at the harbor, they say. Maybe you should ask around here a bit. There were some cases in the lower part of the city, too. If you want to know more, you should talk to Corrigan. He has his tavern in the lower part of town, and he's likely to hear a thing or two.
Have I spoken to him?
The fish merchant down by the quay might know something, too. Many people frequent him.
He didn't tell us anything, I don't think. I don't think we need to know anything else here. You can use melee combat with any guild, to be honest, if you're smart with your skilling. Guards and mercenaries are basically the exact same, okay. Interesting. I think I'll just explore the guilds for now and then make a decision as to which one to join.
Hey, you!
Oh my god!
Hey,
what was that?
I haven't got time to chat with you. Talk to Cardiff if you want information.
He's a ghost. Nago's a ghost. Can we replicate this?
Hey, you!
Oh no, we can't.
Man, just leave.
Just leave me alone. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Nagoa. Good to talk to you. Now we can go up here. We haven't been up here yet, I think. And oh no, have we? Yeah, we have been up here. Or have we? Yeah, I've spoken to her before. How have you not run into Mo when we came down here? Okay, we've spoken to Jack. Let's go Brahim. Aren't Brahims the two-headed cows from Fallout?
What are you doing here? My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell them. Since you're new here, maybe you could use a map of the city? It's quite affordable
yeah.
and very useful until you know your way around.
A map of the city? I don't think we need a map of the city, but one of the area would be cool.
Show me your maps.
Since you come from Gothic 1, most important advice is once you reach 30 in the skill division, the LP rises 10 LP for plus 5, 60... What? So... Okay, so the higher you go, the more it costs, if I understand correctly. Map of Korinis? City map of Korinis. 250 he wants. Shall we sell some stuff? The rusty sword we can sell. Value 4, that's not much. How do I sell? Just control? Yeah. Okay, it automatically gives us gold. That's cool. Don't need these. We've got 13 heavy branches. I don't know if we're going to get enough money to buy a map, even though a map would be really good. I'll hold on to the short bow for now, even though I don't think we're ever going to use it. I'm going to hold on to all of this as well. What are these? Spells. Oblivion. Yeah, so you pick one. Oh, okay. I've already invested a little bit in dexterity. Don't you need dexterity for some weapons? Like, here, this sword, for example. Dexterity required. That's pretty good, because it does 40 damage and you only need 20 dexterity. Whereas for this, it does 40 damage and you need 40 strength. Or would you still say, don't do dexterity at all, if I want to do a melee character? What is all of this stuff here? Torch, pearl. We don't need a pearl. Yeah, we're not going to get enough money, I don't think. Tobacco we need. Lab water bottle. What does that even mean? Gold? Gold nugget. Yes, but it's still bad because the melee damage will only rise the strength. So basically 40 strength and 40 damage weapon, you do 80. Okay, that's good to know. I think if that is the case, I will invest into strength only for now. Oh, here we go. Got some dialogue.
Is it true that some townspeople have simply vanished?
So I've heard, but I'm not sure whether it's really true. Just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years?
Yeah.
Small wonder that people are getting themselves out of here.
I mean, you're right by the sea. Not too bad.
Come back again later. I'm sure to have...
Okay. What about this pouch? Value 25. 25 gold. Cool. 200 gold now. Garvel. Let's do a save as well. I haven't done a save in a while, and I don't want to have to redo stuff.
You! What are you doing here?
I'm building a ship because I want to get out of here as fast as I can.
Okay.
But the way it looks right now, this ship will never be finished.
Oh no.
Why can't you finish your ship?
Oh, we have thousands of problems. The hull still isn't stable, and it's still missing a lot of boards.
Yeah,
but I have hardly
I can
any
see that.
gold left to buy new material with, and the last delivery had bugs in it.
Oh no.
My boys don't work productively. One wants a fast ship above all else, the other one is worried about the figurehead. As if we didn't have more important things to do. Also, one of my people is simply not showing up for work anymore. I'm beginning to fear that this will delay the construction even more.
Oh, another vanished person, eh? These ones are, if you get robbed, you don't end up with 0 gold. But it's better to keep those unless you need the gold. Oh. Okay, that's a good tip, actually.
You're one worker short?
Yes. His name is Monty. He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere. I should never have paid him in advance.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts.
The evil.
Farum, the fisherman, told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around.
Oh yeah, we've spoken to Farum.
I bet that the orcs are behind all of this.
Maybe.
When was the last time you saw Monty?
He hasn't
I don't think it was the orcs.
up for work for at least 2 days.
Maybe he's busy.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Soon the orcs will come and burn down the city.
What makes you think that?
Boy, have you noticed the paladins running around everywhere? Why do you think they're here? I tell
Each
you,
holiday?
they're here because the orcs will attack soon, and that won't be pretty.
I think that'll be fine.
Can I help you somehow?
Yes, you can. Find out what the paladins are planning. I want to know why they're here. And I have to know if the orcs will attack and how far from the city they are.
That's...
One of the bastards was even seen outside the city. Just bring me all the information you can get. I need to know how much time I have left to finish the boat.
I wonder if we can talk to the orc outside.
I've got some information about the orcs.
Do I?
Let's hear it.
They're stuck in the Valley of Mines,
and
it looks like they're going to stay there.
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, the paladins are guarding the pass.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
Okay.
As to that orc outside of town?
Yes?
Don't worry about him. The city guard is going to take care of him.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
Cool.
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
Yep.
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only one ship here, and that belongs to the paladins. They certainly won't let us get out of here with that.
Okay. Right, goodbye. Are these just his workers? Yeah, worker. Yeah, that ship is in no shape to go onto the high seas. We haven't been down here, I just remembered during this dialogue. We may have been, but... Oh yeah, I think we have been down here. Is that the guy with the hammer that I beat up? Yep, that's Fallon. How you doing, Fallon? Hope your head doesn't work too much. It's just a house. Okay, this is probably where we've just been, right? Yeah. Okay. Have we actually done it? We may have actually explored the whole town now. Wowee. So that means we may actually be able to do some quests now. Believe it or not. Or we could go to the mercenary straight away. But I feel like, oh, what's up here? Okay, I'll take it back. We haven't explored the whole town yet. Is that a plant I can take? Meadow knotweed. Certainly is. Maybe it's worth doing alchemy in this game. I don't think I've done it in Gothic 1? I don't know if it even was a thing in Gothic 1. Hold on, is that a bag I can take? Leather satchel. Is that one with money in as well? Yeah, leather bag. Okay, cool. So we leave that for now, in case we get robbed. So we've got at least some money left. Oh, is this just the barracks thing? Whatever? Just so you don't waste your time, don't go to the mercenaries until you're decently strong. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for that tip. Right, let's have a look into our quest log. Look at this. There's a lot going on. Information for Garvel. Certain guy we just spoke to. Information about the orcs, and he wants to know where the paladins are in town. Can we maybe speak to Andre about that? Maybe that's now an option, a dialogue option that we haven't had before. Is he in here? Yep, he is in here.
It is one thing if you brawl with the rabble in the harbor, but when you attack citizens or the king's soldiers, I must bring you to justice. If I let you get away with it, soon everyone here will do whatever he wishes.
What have I done?
You will pay an appropriate penalty, and the matter will be forgotten.
Who have I attacked?
50 gold pieces.
What? Who have I attacked? I can't remember attacking anybody in town. But I guess we have to pay.
I want to pay the penalty. Good. I shall see to it that everyone in the city learns of it. That will restore your reputation to some degree.
Damn it. About the Thieves Guild.
About the Thieves Guild? Yes.
I'm working on it, okay.
I'm working on it.
Nothing new here. Okay, I don't know where we get information about the paladins. Or Garvel. You can beat people up in the harbour for free though? Yeah, that's what I meant. I think that's the only person that I beat up so far. So I don't know why we had to pay a penalty, but oh well. Bandits in Jack's lighthouse. Can't get back in his lighthouse while the bandits are settled in there. I don't know where the lighthouse is, so don't know. Lucia the whore disappeared from Bromore's brothel overnight, I assume. Ran off with Elrich, Thorben the carpenter's apprentice. Hold on, Thorben the carpenter? Who is Thorben the carpenter? Is he in the harbour or is he up here? Because I'm not sure if we've spoken to him before. We'll try to do this quest. Hello Ruger, how you doing? That's just forest down here, okay. I wish the music would play a bit more consistently. Have you decided on the apprenticeship? No, I haven't. Haven't made any decisions yet. None at all. Now, where would I find Thorben? Is there any more information in the quest log as to where to find people? Failed missions, general information. No. I'd imagine he's up here somewhere, but I've no idea where. Zurus, Beltram. I think I've spoken to all the people up here. Citizen, Harkon, Zigard. You one of the people up here? One of the masters, Thorben? I mean, if he has an apprentice, then he is probably one of the masters, eh? There's our water mage friend. Is that a...
But the human and the beast waged war upon the land.
The human and the beast. Corrigan, hello. Okay, we've spoken to him as well. That's the problem with
The human slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
Oh. One day I may listen to the entire speech, but not today. I think that'd be quite boring. Well, I don't know. Depends. Saw Hammer. Oh. Critter. Hold on. I think I've done a quest for her. Something about her money. Yeah. That was a good quest. Goodbye. That wasn't Thorben though, was it? These are obviously not carpenters. This is Thorben. Here we go. Let's do a save. Just in case.
Hey.
Oh, he doesn't know anything here either. Teach me how to pick locks would be good, actually.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
You have brought me the 100 gold pieces. That is very decent of you.
I know.
I am almost embarrassed, but I must ask even more of you.
What?
I cannot pay back my debt to Lamar soon. He's going to send his thugs after me. Give me another 100 gold pieces, and I shall instruct you.
That's a lot.
Maybe later.
Okay. Okay. Right. I don't know how to do this quest with Lucia. What about Broma's golden dish? Lucia the whore, okay. That's also about Lucia. Trouble with the militia. Saddam the fisher has a problem with the militia. They take so much fish from him that he doesn't have enough to live on. I should find someone in the militia with influence on the paladins who can help him. Okay, that might be the guy up there somewhere with where Andre was. I won't say how, but there's a way to learn it for free. Okay. Well, that's good to know, then we don't have to waste our money. Maybe we'll find out how by doing one of these quests in my quest logs. Sometimes I think it's better to do just quests as you get them, but then I never really do that. If I enter a town, I explore everything first, maybe do some quests on the side if it's convenient, and apart from that I just take on 1,000 quests and then do them after I'm done exploring and can't remember what they were about. I really like the fighting animations in Gothic and Gothic 2. Wolfgar, maybe he... Who in the militia has influence? Pablo, maybe? Who in the militia has influence on the paladins? Probably none of these guys. Take me to the monastery. No, we don't want to go to the monastery yet either, huh? I mean, what you're comfortable with, but starting with apprenticeship is the smartest thing because you'll get money and actually be able to do things. Okay. Right. Okay, if we want to become Bartok. Have I spoken to you before? Oh, I have. Oh, shall we go hunting with Bartok? Is that a good idea? I mean, we can try. That'd be something to do, and afterwards we can...
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus.
Yes, yes.
Do you have 50 gold?
Oh, why does he... Oh, to sell them. Okay, let's try this. Let's see how it goes. Let's go hunting.
Let's go hunting.
All right,
all the citizens of this city who have martial skills at their disposal are herewith urged to join.
Yes, but safe, yeah. Well, I've saved before starting the quest, so... We'll see how it goes. Maybe Bartok is actually strong enough. Hold on, Pablo. Do you have influence with the paladins?
How's the situation?
At the moment, it's quiet. Only the...
Okay. Let's see how this goes. We're probably going to die a quick death. Quick and painful.
And last of all, arose the human.
The human! This could be interesting. If this doesn't work, then we just become an apprentice of somebody, but I don't know who. I don't like any of them in particular. Maybe the smith? I don't know what we need though. I can't remember any of the requirements to become an apprentice for any of them. Okay. Do some damage, Bartok. I'm right behind you. Well done. Good shot. Keep shooting. Nice. That's how it's done. Bloodfly. Dark mushroom. Dark mushroom. This soundtrack, this track in particular. Ooh, there's a lot of wolves. Get in there, do some damage. Ooh, he's got one. Oh, there's... How many are there? Ooh, this could be bad. I'll just stay... Maybe... Oh, damn. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that didn't go too well. Are they eating me? They are. Is he dead too? He's dead too. Okay. Well, good that I saved. The only difference is the LP you need to invest. 0 for alchemy, 5, which you already invested for huntsman, and a very high amount for smith. But you can use the swords yourself, which can be good early game. Do you mean in regards to who we take on? Where are we going to do our apprenticeship? Right. Where's that quest? Who can we become an apprentice for? Apprentice in Corinus. Yes, these are the only 3 options. The other 2 masters don't want you. Oh, okay. Matteo can help me to be accepted as apprentice by one of the master craftsmen. Who's Matteo? Bosper the bowmaker, Harrod the smith, Thorben the carpenter, or Constantino the alchemist? Okay. What is the smartest one to go for? Maybe the smith, Harrod? If I want to play a meta character? Use the swords yourself, which can be good early game. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe let's talk to Harrod.
What do you want?
Well, alchemy guy, you collect mushrooms and sell them. Oh, he wants us to kill an orc, isn't it? As I said, it's good early game, but a useless late game. Okay.
When can I start as your apprentice?
Not before you've proven to me that you're good for something.
We're not going to be able to kill an orc, are we, in our current state?
Let's talk a game.
What?
An orc is a damn tough opponent.
Looking at you, you might be right.
Mm.
You don't have much meat on your bones. But that can change. Nevertheless, you have to prove to me that you have the courage to fight.
So, couldn't it be something slightly smaller?
Hakon, the weapons dealer in the marketplace, told me that he was attacked by bandits a few days ago. The bastards are said to be roaming around somewhere outside the East Gate. Those cowardly rogues shouldn't be terribly bright. Hunt the bastards down, every single one of them. Then I'll know that we can use you here in the city.
If it's only good early game though, then what are the other ones? Huntsman. So maybe alchemy is the best one? I don't know if I'm gonna be using alchemy, but it sounds like it could be useful. Where was the alchemist though? There's food? That's the Boyer? Boyer? I have no idea how that's pronounced. Is the alchemist down? Is that the one in the harbor that we spoke to with the skeletons and stuff? The one down here in the corner? Oh, the one that wanted us to do... Huntsman guy, you sell all animal skin you collect on your journey. Okay. Right next to the smith, okay. There's a different one. Back we go. Right next to the smith. Cozy. No, that's the smith. Then here? Oh yeah, Constantino. There's a cat. Oh no.
I want to sign up with you as an apprentice.
With me? No! I have already had the dubious pleasure once of grappling with an apprentice. That's quite enough for me. I invested several years in his education, and in the end, the poor fool up and poisoned himself.
Right.
Go sign up with one of the other masters.
If you eat 50 dark mushrooms, you gain +5 permanent mana. If you don't care about it, you can sell them. Yeah, I don't think I will need a whole lot of mana, to be honest.
What will I have to do to become your apprentice?
I couldn't bear yet another dilettante on my conscience. There is a multitude of herbs out there. Used in different variations, they develop the most diverse effects. You probably don't even know half of them.
Probably not.
Here. This is a list of the most important plants. Bring me a plant of each kind, and I might reconsider taking you in as an apprentice.
Okay. I may have most of them already.
About the plants.
If you cannot handle that by yourself, you won't be any good as an alchemist either.
I see.
I see.
Okay. Right. What is that list? What does it say? Tap. Where is it? Message. Stone tablet of life energy. Why do I have that? List of herbs. Healing plant, healing herb, healing root, fire nettle, fireweed, fire root, goblin berry, dragon root, snapper weed, meadows, knotweed, king's sorrel. Note, let a potential apprentice fetch the plants for you, that way you'll know if he's any good. Regards, Zurus. I think I've spoken to Zurus and he's told us about it already. I think I must have most of them. What do we have? Blue Elder, that wasn't on the list. Goblin Berries, was that on the list? Woodland Berry, Healing Plant. Dark Mushroom, Fireweed, Fire Nettle, Healing Root, Healing Herb. Meadow Knotweed, Dragon Root, Snapperweed, Meadow Berry. We don't have King's whatever the hell it was called, even though we were the thing. Hold on. Goblin Berry, Dragon Root, Snapperweed. Do we have Dragon Root and Snapperweed? Dragon Root, Snapperweed. Okay, the only thing we need is the King's Sorrel or whatever it's called. And I think I know where to get that. It's at a stone circle at Bar follows. It's the most rare plant in the game. Yeah, I thought I had already gotten it because I spoke to Zurus, I think it was, and he told me that there's I think like 8 total. Yeah, that's not a lot. But I think he said it grows near stone circles, and there's a stone circle at the farm up here. And I've been to the stone circle, but somehow I must have missed the plant. So I guess we gotta go back there. Oh, meadow berry. Get those as well. If we become an alchemist, I guess we need all the plants we can get. Right. Hey guys, how you doing? Farmer. Oh, there's a... Oh, we can kill those, can't we? I think I'm good enough to kill them. I haven't killed anything in ages. Let's kill it. Here we go.
Nothing to be had there.
Nothing to be had there. Okie. Right. Do enemies respawn in Gothic? Oh yeah, often things spawn only if they're mentioned. Oh, okay. So here's the meadow knotweed. Stone circle. Where is it? Back jump for immortality to forget. Yeah, I know. They respawn each chapter. Okay. That's good to know. Where is it? Healing root? I've been told explicitly that it would be here. It must be here somewhere. Although I don't know where. That's just a normal plant, I think. Strange. Okay. Getting dark as well. I thought this would be just a simple thing of going here and retrieving it. But I don't seem to be able to find it. It isn't great. There is one, I can tell you that. Okay, that's good. Maybe it's further? But then, I don't understand why they'd say... If you give up, I can tell you where, but keep searching. I'll keep searching for now. There it is, okay. So it's a bit further from the actual stone circle, but we've got it now. Cool. Right, so I think we've got all the plants we need to become the apprentice of the alchemist then. I guess we become alchemist apprentice now. I wonder what happens then. Then we're a citizen and then we can go into the upper quarter. That should be good. Some more exploring, some more talking to people. It's a shame that you're not fast anymore by jumping. In Gothic 1 you were. Oh, also your current weapon is very bad because of weapon range. It's the shortest weapon in the game. Great. It does a decent amount of damage though. Sorry about that. Just had to give some crucial advice. Yeah, I do have some... No, I sold them all. Yeah, I sold all the other weapons that I could use. So now I only have weapons that I can't use. What's our strength? 20. Yeah. We need 40 strength for the axe that I have. So that's still quite a bit away. How many learning points do we have? 0. That's also not a lot. Where was the alchemist down here? Hello there. Hello? About the plants.
About the plants.
If you cannot handle that...
Oh, I've got them all, I thought.
See.
Why can't I finish the quest? What else is missing? Okay, got King Sorrel. List of herbs. I thought we had everything. Plant, herb, root, nettle, fireweed, fire root. Fire nettle, fireweed, fire root. Maybe one of those is missing. Fireweed, fire nettle. I don't have a fire root. Oh, that's a problem. I've no idea where to find that either. Okay. Well, in that case, we can't become an apprentice just yet, unfortunately. Because, yeah, I don't know where I'd find that. You talked to Zurus? I have talked to him, yeah, but it's been a while. Where was Zurus? That's Thorben? That's the problem. I can't ever remember where people are. Does it say in the quest log? Information for Garvel. Bossberg, Harold. Talk with bands. Okay. Okay, then you forget it. He told you outside of Southgate you find all the plants except... Oh, okay. Where is Southgate? Is this Southgate or is it Eastgate? That's another problem. I have no idea where South, East and West is because I don't have a compass or anything. I do have... No, I don't have any map. The O? The Rhone? Sorry? Well, I don't know if it's South or West, I just call it that. Okay. So is it this one? Other one. Oh. Oh yeah, that makes more sense than Oh the Rhone. That sounds like a wine, like a Côte de Rhone. Okay, let's go to the other gate. Are there only 2 gates? As if I understand it correctly. Where was the other gate though? I think it was somewhere around here. Brian?
Hey.
Oh, he's the apprentice, isn't he? Goodbye.
That's an open secret.
That's an open secret. That's no secret. Where is the gate? Oh, well, that was up here, wasn't it? It'll probably take some time until I get used to where everything is in Koreanus. I will get there eventually, though. Was that lightning? Hey, who's... Oh, I've not been out here.
Hey, not so fast. Strolling about alone out here is dangerous. Where do you come from?
From town?
From the city.
Well. Then what are you doing wandering around out here, so far from the protected walls of the city?
What's so dangerous out here?
Many things. For one thing, there's the bandits. They'd polish off a little wimp like you for breakfast.
Bandits out here too.
Don't catch you, then the wild animals in the forest or the mercenaries roaming around will take care of you. So first get yourself some decent armor before you go out. I bet you'll be yelling for my help after the next bend in the road.
Maybe.
Just assuming I would fall back on your help.
Oh.
How much would that cost me?
I am merely a humble servant of the king, and would not enjoy fleecing a helpless little citizen of the realm. But you know, if you put it like that, I wouldn't object to a little financial backing to promote our future business relationship. 10 gold coins should do for starters. What do you think?
No, not for now. I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Suit yourself. Have a nice death.
Thanks, Micah. Appreciate it. Okay. Do another save here, and then we're gonna find some plants. Hold on, are there wolves up there? There's one wolf. Might be able to take him. I wish we had gotten out here during the daytime. We could actually see swamp weed. My favorite kind of weed. We could actually see what we're looking for. Something attacking us? I think so, maybe? Oh! We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Good, that went well. Maybe we should do some healing before we venture out. Okay, what do I have in terms of healing? 50 points. How much health do we have? 63, so that would be a bit much, I guess. Let's eat some fried meat. Oh, that's doing well enough. Okay. Do another save. Maybe let's go to the other direction for now. You can use spell scrolls. I could, yeah. But I can also just avoid him. That was extremely important. Really? Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. There's another... I can't kill anything out here. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we can neither go left nor right. I mean, we can try a spell scroll, I guess, on the wolf. What do I have? Oblivion. How do I know what they do? Fire arrow. 4. Okay. No. That didn't do a whole lot of damage. He's too late. Can we actually lure the wolf to him? Is he gonna mind? We could try doing that. Maybe that's a viable strategy. If I whip my bow, shoot the wolf, who doesn't care because I'm probably not even hitting him. Oh, now? No. Come on. How am I so bad at shooting? You can only hit from like 2 feet away? Okay. Okay. Now let's get the city guards involved. Micah, help me. Do some damage. You guys get in there as well. Ooh. How did he get me? That's impossible.
So much for you, filthy beast. Goodness.
They're quite eager, aren't they? One fireball and he dies. Okay, let's try the fireball. Isn't it a waste though? I mean, who cares? I've got 3 fireballs. It only does 75 damage though. You don't need to kill any animal to get the plants. That's my advice. Okay. Fire. Oh, are they right here? We need fire root. That's the one we're missing, I think. Oh, I think the things are about to attack. Are they? No, I think we're okay. Where's the fire root though? Don't want the bloodflies to attack us because they're going to kill us in a heartbeat. If you say you don't need to kill any animals to get the plants, then I assume they just must be right here somewhere. Maybe I should use a torch. Those bloodflies have a huge range of aggression. Maybe up here somewhere? Let's use a torch, eh? Why be stingy? Maybe up here somewhere? Do you know where the fire root is? Because that would speed things up. Maybe it's underneath here? Nope. No fire root down here. You're supposed to find a lot of plants out here? Okay. I'm not really good at finding plants. As you can see. Oh, blue alder? Okay, we don't need that. But, might as well. Fire root! Here we go. Is that the last one we needed? Fire root, fireweed, fire nettle. I think we've got everything now. I really hope we do. Okay, let's do a save. Go back inside. And talk to our alchemist friend, and hopefully we're going to become an apprentice. Why is there an arrow here? Who shot an arrow? At the guards. What were they thinking? Okay, let's see if that was enough. Isn't that where we can sleep? No.
What's your business here?
Nothing. Wasn't there a place here where you could sleep somewhere? Or was that at the other gate? No, I think that was here. And we can actually sleep until morning. Don't have to break into people's homes. That was it. You can sleep in the motel for free, yeah. I've discovered that last time I streamed yesterday. Or you can cuddle with the alchemist master. Nah, I think I'll pass. Okay, let's have a little snooze. Sleep until the next morning. Oh, that was quick. Not even enough time to get a drink. Here we go. Right. Let's hope I've got all the plants this time. Because otherwise that'd be really embarrassing, eh? I like that our torch is still burning even though we slept with it in our bed. And somehow it didn't burn to the ground. Okay. I think he should be to the right here. Merchant Street? Down here. It's actually a really cool location for an alchemist that they put him under a little bridge thing. About the plants.
About the plants.
If you cannot handle that...
I've got all of them.
I've got all the plants I was supposed to bring you.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
Nope.
Adanos. It's all there, all right. Who knows? Maybe someday you could make a decent alchemist after all.
Maybe.
Can I become your apprentice now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
Cool.
All that matters to Herod is that you will be able to defend the city if it is attacked by...
Okay, we still have to do that then, or what?
He thinks you're a coward.
Oh.
Prosper has been quite reluctant to comment on your qualities. I suppose he would like to take you on as an apprentice himself. To withhold one's approval for this reason is certainly not an honorable thing to do.
No.
But if all other masters approve, you won't need his vote. Thorben is a very religious man. He will only give you his approval with the blessing of the gods.
Oh.
Mateo says there's still something you owe him.
What?
If you want his vote, you had better take care of that little matter.
What do I owe Mateo?
You need the approval of at least 4 masters in order to be able to start the apprenticeship in the lower part of town. This means that you should talk to all those who do not quite approve of you yet.
Okay. Right. Do the hunting with the guy and go all the way? I mean, the last time we tried, we died. So I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off. Okay, what tip would that be? Do you mean Bartok, this guy? Save. Do not save here.
Hey, you.
Hey, you indeed. Here you are.
Here they.
Let's go hunting.
Let's go hunting.
All right, follow me. Outside the south gate is a wood where we should find probably more than we like.
Get the Jaguar of the Wolves from a distance with magic, then hold S into a wall while he kills them all. Hold S into a wall.
And Enos in his wisdom did so.
Does that mean if I just hold S and dodge constantly, that makes me invincible? Is that really it? I thought you were joking when you said that. I thought you still had to dodge them. Agonist, basically. Okay. That's good to know. Welcome to the stream, Agonist, by the way. Good to see you for the first time. You know the jumping back where you can't take... Okay, I didn't know that you couldn't take damage then. I didn't know that. Okay, I let him kill the bloodflies. Then after that, I'll do a save before the wolves. Level up! I love it when you level up in Gothic. Let's use the stream 2 slot. Love it when you level up in Gothic without doing anything. Okay, hold on. We need the spell. Hold on. Fireball? Oh, we just need the aggro, right? So can use the fire arrow. You need to hit first. Okay. Do we have the aggro now? No. Damn it. Fireball. Light? Can I hit them with light? Okay, that's... Oh, we have to be quite close, hey? Oh, I don't have any mana anymore. Okay, let's load. Hey, hello. Hope you're enjoying this gem of a game. It's great seeing people playing this for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, it is a cool game. I really enjoyed Gothic 1 and we jumped straight into this after I finished Gothic 1, which was just before Christmas. Okay, let's try this again. They can't be moving, okay. Oh, damn. Nope. Ah!
Alright.
All right.
For you, filthy beast.
So much for you, filthy beast. Okay. So, as long as they're not moving, we should be able to hit them. Distance doesn't matter. Here. Fire arrow. It's a shit spell anyway. Oh, I got him! I got him! Okay, so I just hit S, right? They still get me though. Oh. Well, he killed those two. My weapon was drawn. My weapon was drawn, I think. Let's try again. Pretty sure that my weapon was drawn. No, it wasn't? Okay. Oh well then. Fire arrow, 4. Okay. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Okay, I got him. Okay, my weapon is drawn now. Why is he not attacking? Why is the wolf not attacking? Oh, maybe it wasn't actually. Yeah, no, it wasn't. You're right. Okay. Somehow I didn't aggro it though, so we gotta try again. I don't know, a bug. Unlucky. Yeah, it happens. It's an old game. It runs surprisingly well though. I did install a few mods that somebody recommended though, for stability and stuff, but that's all. Didn't do anything to change the game itself. Maybe we should do a save here so I don't have to load all the time and then re-equip stuff. Okay, let's wait until they're still. Okay, this guy is standing still. Okay, got him. We got the aggro. I've drawn my weapon. And now all I got to do is hit S, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, he's got the aggro now.
I've still got it.
Okay, I mean, that's better than what happened before. Let's do another save here. Yeah. The problem is that we now have to use our fireball spell, which is obviously more valuable. Where are the other wolves? Why he dies, it's just so many he gets stun locked and can't move, so you have to take aggro of at least 2 or 3. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. I killed him! I killed the wolf! Oh no, no, weapon, weapon. Come on. Come on. I need your help, man. There we go. This is how it's supposed to go. Not bad so far. Okay, let's move on. Where are the other wolves? I think there's only like 2 or 3 left now. So maybe we can do this without cheesing. Can't even see them. Oh, they're over there. This one is... They're all walking at the moment. Oh! Oh, I don't have any mana anymore. Ooh, damn it. Okay. No. Draw your weapon! Okay, we got it anyway. Okay, he should be easily able to kill this guy. Come on. Here we go. I think that's it. I hope. Let's do a save. What was it? Stream 2. Don't know why I keep saving on stream 2. Just in case something goes horribly wrong. Continue going with him and save, and don't forget to loot all wolves. Yep. That was the only one I killed, I think? Or was that... Is that another one over here? No. Healing plant? What the hell is this? Are those lizards or something? We might as well save on stream 1 now.
So, what do you think? Should we go farther into the woods or not?
I guess we go further.
Let's go on.
All right. Let's hope this works out.
God. Bloodflies. Digger. Who's he even attacking? Ooh, is that a... Well done. Shadow Beast. Man, this is just free XP, eh? Go out, man. You gotta take them all. This is like Pokemon, but in Gothic.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
What a man. I'm gonna save again. Get the other 2. Come on. There's one more. Well done. Now you have the 6 wolfskins? I do. You drinking a lot of potions there. That can't be healthy. Oh. What the hell? He just massacred that orc. That was insane. Go save here. We're getting so much experience out of this. There's your orc weapon for Smith. Yeah, amazing.
That's it. I'm going back to the city. It's just too dangerous out here for me, even with 2 of us.
Yeah.
Right outside the city. Holy shit. So, see ya.
I mean...
You can sell the skins to Bosper.
Will do. What is that? Oh, is that a goblin nest? I might be able to take the goblins. Let's try this. Let's do something ourselves. For a change. Oh, hold on. If I can get them 1 by 1, then I might be able to do this, but not if they all come at once. Oh. Are they coming? Can I pull them 1 by 1? It's not goblins, it's black goblins. Okay, is that bad? Be afraid? I'm never afraid. Look at me go. Hello, black goblin. Yeah, they have no chance. No chance at all. None whatsoever. Okay. Let's just go back to town, hey? We all had fun. Was that the save? That was the save. Well, that went amazingly well. Okay, goodbye, goblins. It's amazing that you can still see the ship. It doesn't look that big when you're there, but it's massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, there's our friend. I can't believe he just killed that orc.
Nothing to be had there.
So quickly. Absolutely insane. You're a good man, Bartok. Good man indeed. And now we've got 2 quests solved. Did we just get 1 level up? Yeah, I think so. Level 3, 10 learning points. Spells are fun because the game becomes really tactical in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Am I even going in the right direction? Yeah. Like this tactical wolf defeat. I mean, you can call it tactics, or you can call it cheesing your enemies. The game, it wasn't the way it was probably not intended. But then again, with Piranha Bytes games, they're always so difficult in the beginning that you're forced to think outside of the box, which I clearly can't do. Which is why I'm streaming this, so people can tell me how to do it. Right. Okay, this is the bow person right here.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Citizen Bosper. Oh, I thought Bosper was the guy who stole the bow, but clearly not. Will I get the approval?
Will I get your approval to sign up with a different master?
All right, you shall have my approval, but on one condition. Work for me, at least for a short time. That way, you can find out for yourself whether you like my craft or not.
That's terrible.
And who knows? Maybe you'll end up liking it, and you'll stay with me.
Nope.
If you're good enough to sign on with me, you're also good enough for all others here.
Okay. About the wolfskins.
About the wolfskins, I've got them here.
Great. I knew you would be suitable for this job.
Yep.
Here's the pay I promised you. And?
60.
So what do you think? Isn't this better work than banging away at swords all day, or filling little bottles in a dusty chamber?
If this was real life, I'd probably become a hunter, but it isn't. Oh, by the way, 1-hand sword or 2-hand sword, make a decision. You can't learn both. Oh, really? Okay. I regretted in the first Gothic not to have skill 2-handed. So, yeah, I don't know. 2-hand timing based. You keep enemies on distance, okay?
Will I get your approval to sign up with a different master?
I had hoped you would choose me, but if that's the way you want it...
Does that mean you'll vote for me?
If none of the other masters objects, yes. But you would certainly have made a good hunter.
1-hand is faster but shorter range. You have to get close and dodge a lot. I think 2-handed sounds interesting. There's no shields in this game, is there? I already have the approval. Why is this still a thing? Okay.
Does that mean
if not, but you...
Okay. Right, we've got his approval. Now we've got to get the approval of the smith man. Oh, Thorben. Don't we have to get his approval as well?
Hey, you.
Yes, no shields. Okay. Your approval?
How about your approval, Master?
Has Vatras given you his blessing?
Think so.
Yes. And did you also get the blessing of a priest of Innos?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Then you shall have my blessing as well. No matter what path you decide to take pride in doing a good job, my boy.
Thank you. That is amazing. Cheers. Cool. Now the smith. I hope we can still give him the sword. Yep, we can. Cool. Can I sign on as an apprentice with a different master?
Can I sign on as an apprentice with a different master?
The other masters may well approve, but I will only give you my approval when you first prove that you're good for some...
I've got the orc weapon.
I've got the orc weapon you wanted.
Show me. You did it after all. Good man.
I know.
It's been a while since I've had
me all
a
alone.
like this in my hands. I was a soldier back in the Orc War.
Of course you were.
Those were tough times, I can tell you. I didn't think you could do it. I'm impressed.
So am I.
Can I sign on as an apprentice with a different master?
You're a good man. I'll give you my approval.
Cool.
Brian will still be here for a while, and a strong lad to take his place will turn up in time.
I'm sure somebody will show up. So which of the three is it going to be? Alchemist? I mean, you pretty much convinced me to go for the Alchemist because if this... I mean, alchemy is probably going to be good throughout the game, I reckon. And you made it sound like the smith stuff is only good for early game, and hunting doesn't make sense if I'm planning to play a melee character, I guess. So I think alchemy is probably the most boring to choose from like a role-playing standpoint. You can learn alchemy anyway. Okay, so but yes, you have to learn it 100%. Okay, yeah, so it makes more sense, eh? Let's do alchemy then. Let's do a save. Apprentice. Decision. Didn't think it was gonna fit. Yeah, let's do this. Here we go.
Can I become your apprentice now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes. All that matters to Herod is that you will be able to, and it looks like you've got him convinced of that.
Certainly
Oscar
have.
has been quite reluctant to comment on your qualities. I suppose he would like to, but he still agreed in the end.
Cool.
Thorben is a very religious man. He has given you his blessing. That is a good sign. Mateo says there's still something you owe him. If you now have the approval of 4 masters, that will suffice for you.
I don't even know who Mateo is.
Apprentice. Are you ready to begin your apprenticeship with me?
I think so.
Yes, master.
Oh, all right then. I hope I'm not going to regret this decision.
Oh, you will.
From this moment, you may consider yourself my apprentice.
Wait, I'll spend no time with you at all, I'm sure.
What are my tasks?
I realize that I cannot expect a young man to spend all day indoors with me.
Great.
From time to time, you shall bring me the plants I need. In return, I shall instruct you in the art of alchemy. You can buy the bottles from me. Most of the ingredients, however, you will have to get for yourself. And
that's
I expect
fine.
you to behave properly as a citizen of this town.
Of course.
What plants am I supposed to bring?
I shall buy everything you bring to me.
Alright.
And I'll pay the usual price. For mushrooms, however, I shall pay you a special price.
Okay. He will be proud of you if you become magician or guard, so make your master proud. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I still tend towards the mercenaries, but we've not been there yet, and I've not been to the monastery either. So, yeah, it's still all open, still all up in the air.
Instruct me in the art of alchemy.
All right. Basics first. Each potion is made of plants. They possess all kinds of powers. They do nothing but put all their power into growth. And modifying this power is what the art of alchemy is all about. To prepare a potion at the alchemist's bench, you need a laboratory flask. You need to know the correct formulation and have the appropriate ingredients. There are quite a few formulations I could teach you. Potions which restore your lost strength, and even potions which affect your strength permanently. You cannot learn everything at once.
Oh, okay. You can't enter the monastery only if you joined them? Oh, okay. That's good to know. What recipes?
What recipes can you teach me?
I know a few. Make your own choice.
Wow. Mana essence only costs 1. Essence of healing costs 1 either. I don't think we need either of them just yet. Essence of elixir of strength would be cool, but 20 learning points is a lot for now. Okay. Right. What are we going to do next? What other quests have we got? Trouble with the malicious experiment. What's the... Oh, we could try this. I'm to test a new spell for Ignis. Only learned the perma one, but late game. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's an oblivion spell. When anyone gets angry about a fight or for some other reason, he won't want to speak to me anymore. This would be an ideal point to cast a spell. Okay. This is the ideal opportunity for testing that spell. Then if we get a report of the matter too. I don't think anyone in the Harbour District will get cross if I knock him down. Okay, so... Hold on. Why? What is this second part referring to? Oh, damn. Could we have used this and then not paid the fine? Oh. Oh, I think I know. Because we beat up the guy with the hammer, maybe? Maybe that he reported then that we beat him up and then we had to pay the fine? How do I get down there? Did I die if I jump down here? Now we're fine. Where's this guy? Yes, you can beat up anyone now and not pay. Okay. But only if there's no witnesses. Oh, okay. So yeah, because I beat this guy up and there were witnesses, then I had to pay.
Hello? Are you feeling quite well?
The roof is getting worse all the time. The next time it rains, the water will be sloshing up to my ankles, and it's all your fault.
Sorry about that. Okay, can I now cast that spell on him? Where is it? I think it was this one, 5. And then, oh, we don't have any mana. I never knew that. Yeah, I might as well drink this, I guess.
Cut out that magic. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
He never would have thought of that.
Oh, okay. Hold on, though.
The roof is
Okay, he still hates us. Okay, right. So we just beat up anybody then. You're a thug. I reported to Lord Andre. Okay. So we need to find somebody alone by themselves to beat them up, and then cast a spell on them.
It's really not my problem.
Ideally, someone in an alleyway. We fought against this guy already, and that was a bet, like an arena battle. That is not from the harbor. Oh, not from the harbor. Oh, okay. I thought it had to be from the harbor. Okay, sorry. Then I misunderstood. Hey Mo, how you doing? Did you miss me? Okay, let's get out of the harbor, find a victim, and beat that person up. I'm sure it'll be fun. The problem is there's barely any people by themselves here. You think there's going to be anybody back here? Probably not, eh? Imagine they put somebody back here just to... Oh, that's... Oh, now we're back down in the harbour. Okay. Let's move on. You can still steal from someone in the harbour and cast it. Also cans. Oh, yeah. That is also a good idea. Unless... Yeah, we're not going to be able to fight a guard. Yeah, I don't think there's any people by themselves here. Let's steal something and then cast the thing. There's a huge crowd here. We could try to kill them all and then cast a spell on one of them. That probably counts. But we'll die in the process.
And the beast waged war upon the land of Adonis.
Human and the beast. There's nobody alone here either, so yeah, I think we go down to the harbour again and steal something and then cast a spell. There is. Oh, and yeah, you can only cast it if they are not aggro. Okay, so we do have to knock them down first. Okay. Man, this is lots of conditions for this one thing. This one quest. Okay, who are we going to steal from?
That's not what I heard.
Ideally, we only have to be seen, or should only be seen by one person, obviously. If I go in here... Is he gonna come? He's here. Okay.
Got no business being
Let's
here.
do a save here. Oh, damn, now it's 2.
What do you want here?
Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
What do you want, Fallon? Man, it's quite difficult to find a single person anywhere in the city. Almost impossible. Probably 2 people coming right now as well.
What do you want here? Go.
Yep.
smart kid.
But yeah, finding someone alone is the difficulty of this quest. I mean, there's this fisherman. But I stole everything he had already. There's this fisherman down there. And I've stolen everything he had already. And he didn't even bother. He didn't care. So, I don't think that would work.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Oh, hold on. Does he have any more information? No. What if I go into his house? I have one for you if you want. Yeah?
You have no business being here.
Who's that? Why is there always a woman coming with? That lady down here, maybe? Edda, or whatever her name is? The alchemist himself. Oh, yeah, that's true. The one who gave you the quest. Yeah, that's actually very true. Didn't think about that at all. Where was he? He's got such a scary workshop. I think it's here around the corner. Okay, let's see if this works. Potion. Wine? What do we want to steal from him though? Has to be worth our while, right? Maybe the potion?
Just stay away from me with that magic of yours. That wasn't so hard.
Yes, yes, calm down. Okay, that was on number 5. Why is he aggro? Stop being aggro. What's your problem? Just because... What a dick. Okay, let's load again, because I already messed up. I don't know how, but I already messed up. He was just aggro forever. Okay, let's select a spell again. Steal the potion.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Do I now have to knock him down? Oh, he killed us.
Try to steal from me again.
You're now gonna steal from us? Yep, he is. What a bastard. So this doesn't seem to work. I thought he'd just report us and not kill us. That seems a bit harsh. What if I take something different, something less valuable?
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Can I? Yeah, I don't really know what to do. Why does he attack us? I didn't expect him to attack us. Or do we have to knock him down? Oh yeah, he
never try to steal from me again.
He just hits us critically and then we're down. I think he's same as Mo and does only one swing. Okay, so we do have to knock him down. If you're skilled, you can do it. Have you seen me play these past 2.5 hours? I'm as far from skilled as you can imagine. Okay.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Oh damn. Why am I so bad?
Never try to steal from me again.
Maybe we can use a spell on him or something.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Oh, I don't have any mana. Great. Why do I not have any mana? What happened to my mana?
Try to steal from me again.
Was that still from earlier? Okay. We'll just have to try again. I'm not hitting him at all. Oh, we were so close.
Try to steal from me again.
We were so close. We can do it. I just need to get the timing right. The problem is that it takes so long for you to draw your weapon, and then he's upon you. Oh, he didn't even see it this time. Okay. Let's do a save here. Because now we've got a free potion.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
Oh. Come on. No!
Never try to steal from me again.
Ah, I can't believe we're so close. Maybe I should try the dodging? But the thing is with the dodging that I then have to take my finger off of the control key. You know? Oh damn. Oh, I can't do it.
Try to steal from me again.
Na, haben bist du wieder daheim? Ja, seit Montag. Seit Montag. Yeah, I can't do it with the dodging. I think I have to do it with the parry. I don't know why, but I find it really difficult with the dodging. Man, this is tense. Ah! So close again. Come, here we go. Okay, if I now steal from him, I steal just everything from him. Because then I'm just going to use the spell on him, and it's going to be good. He isn't going to mind at all. Oh, our health is so low. How is our health so low? Getting up?
Talk about that. Just stay away from me with that magic of yours.
Where's my stupid oblivion spell? Oh, I don't have any mana. Why is there always something wrong? I think I messed it up maybe because he's aggro now. I don't think it worked. It's still the harbour, so only the stealing needed no witness. I don't know. I don't think it worked. Oh, here we go.
I used the spell scroll.
Fine. And were you successful?
Yes, it worked.
Excellent. One small success for science, but a big one for me. Now, I can use my time to instruct you in the arts of alchemy. I could also give you some useful things if you want.
I think instruction would be good, hey?
Instruct me in the art of alchemy.
To prepare a potion at the alchemist's bench, you need a laboratory flask, and you're going to need different plants or other ingredients for each potion.
Oh. I thought he could instruct us for free. Well, that's rubbish. Okay. Right. Let's sleep in his bed. It's too far away. Cool. That wasn't too difficult. Sleep till next morning. Why the hell not? I can't believe this worked. We stole everything he had and beat him up, and he's like, oh great, you used our spell scroll. Well done. Cool. Now, what else can we do? Alric's sword. Hold on, who did he sell it to? Sold his sword to the merchant Jorah. He'll only fight me if I bring it back to him. Jorah was up at the merchant's quarter Whatever the hell it's called. Oh, hold on. Now that we're an apprentice, can't we go to the upper quarter? I have no idea where the upper quarter is, by the way. Where's the upper quarter? Up here, probably. Maybe let's do this first. Seeing as we have not been up there yet. Hey, guys.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
Well,
I'm a respected citizen of Corinus. Let me pass.
Whatever prompted the masters of Corinus to let you sign on as an apprentice, I don't want to know about it.
I'm a good guy.
You may enter, but behave yourself. Otherwise, you'll have the worst trouble in your life.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess we're doing some more exploring before and doing more quests now. Fine by me. Man, that looks amazing up here. Really nice town. Looks like a German town, to be honest. But that's not so surprising considering that the developers are German. Okay, what's in here? Is he? Yeah, he minds if we go in here, sorry.
See? That wasn't so hard.
No, it wasn't hard at all.
And that's the truth. Ah, you again.
Yep.
So, you actually managed to get to the upper quarter. There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here.
Okay.
You're only allowed to enter the merchant's buildings. You can recognize them by the signs over the door. Just so there are no misunderstandings.
Okay.
The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you. The important citizens of this town live in this quarter. So treat them with respect.
Not a
Do
problem.
we understand each other?
Of course.
Sure. But he knew that all along. Where can I find Lord Hagen?
He's in the town hall, at the end of the upper quarter. But you will not be admitted there without a good reason.
I thought I'd be admitted now.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Yes, that they let someone like you in here. Such a thing hasn't happened in ages.
Sorry, man. You can also now officially join the guards. Yeah, I don't know if I want to join the guards though. I don't know yet. I think they're a bit boring. I mean, they're just the guards. Fernando and Gerbrand. Okay, hello Gerbrand.
What are you doing here?
Who are you then? Looks like you're new and have no idea what's going on around here.
Yep.
They call me Gerbrand. That's Mr. Gerbrand. Sir to you. Got it?
Of course. Got it.
I got it, Gerbrand.
Careful with that big mouth of yours. You'd better show me a little more respect, or else you're headed for all kinds of trouble here. I call the shots here. Whoever causes trouble has to answer to me, and it better skip town in a hurry, because once I'm done with him, he'll wish he never laid eyes on me. Most people around the harbor work for me.
Ah.
If you're ever looking for work, you would better see to it that my memories of you are pleasant ones.
Okay, any news?
Anything new?
People like you have no business up here. This is where the respectable society resides, and not tramps or crooks. If you should ever succeed in becoming wealthy and respectable, you might find yourself more welcome here.
Well, I get it. I'm neither wealthy nor respectable. What about you, Fernando? Are you any nicer?
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines. And my ships then brought it to the mainland.
Oh.
On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
Okay.
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business, times are gonna get rough for me.
Okay. Well, that's tough. I don't really care. What's in here? Just a citizen. I'm just saying hello to your wife.
Smart kid.
Don't freak out. Although that's the usual reaction I get when I say hello to somebody's wife. That's a lie. I only know one person. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Calm down. Goodness. They get stressed easily, hey? What about in here? Is that a store? Goodness, guys. You need to chill out. Night. This is probably... Oh, there's another part of town back here that I haven't seen yet. What happens if I go up here? Okay. Nobody's gotten to us yet. I don't think anybody saw that we got in here, to be honest. But that's probably why. Oh, damn. There's a drop. It's good, though. We survived. Worker? Judge? Judge's house guard. Oh, that's just a normal guard. I assume we can't just go into the house? Oh, no, he doesn't mind. That's a first. Citizen? Judge? Who the hell are you? Let's do a save here.
What are you doing here?
What are you accosting me for? Who are you anyway? Say, don't I know you from somewhere?
Don't think so.
Not that I remember.
That's funny. I could have sworn I'd met you before.
Oh my god.
You're all obviously gutter scum anyway. You all look alike somehow.
Is that the judge that throws you into the mine colony in the beginning of Gothic 1? Is that where he knows us from?
Don't get snotty. Who do you think you're talking to anyway?
I'm not
The
sure.
least you can do is address me in a more appropriate tone. And now get out of my sight.
You remember the judge from the Gothic 1 intro scene? Oh, so that was him! So I was right! That's amazing that he's there. That is so funny that they put him here. I wonder if he plays a role in any quests. That'd be cool. Guess we'll find out sooner or later. Anything back here? Be cool if there was some hidden loot, but it doesn't look like it. Yes, he is. That's amazing. Oh, who are you? Another gardener? It is a gardener.
Hey. What are you doing here?
What do you think, huh? I'm a gardener. I take care of the garden.
I'm a gardener.
You're pretty much by yourself here, aren't you?
Yes, and it should stay that way. I'm glad that I have some peace here.
I understand.
Once, they wanted to send me to the penal colony because I did some guy in. But Larius, the governor, needed another gardener, and so I could stay here.
Well, isn't that
Over
lucky?
time, this garden has become my home, and I'm content with that.
Are you growing herbs as well?
A few. I'm growing fireweed and fire nettles. I also tried swamp weed, but that doesn't really thrive here. Well, I just harvested. So if you want to buy something...
Always buy some weed. Ask a gardener while gardening, what are you doing here? I mean, it's an RPG, that's what you do. You just ask people, random people on the streets, what they're doing. That's literally all you do. Apart from fighting and doing the quests. That's one of the milestones upon which an RPG is built. So yes, you do ask gardeners if they're gardening whilst they're gardening. You also ask fishermen if they're fishing whilst they're fishing. Or miners if they're mining whilst they're mining. It's a rule, it's the law. You can't just make up new rules. Hey guys.
Halt. Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
Oh, okay, so we would have to join the guard, I guess?
I need to speak to Lord Hagen.
Do you know how often I've heard that? You can't go in. If you try anyway, I'll have to kill you.
Have you ever seen the Chernobyl miniseries on HBO? I think I watched a few episodes. I don't know if I watched the whole thing though. Why, is there a joke relating to this? City guard? He just stood there for no reason? Yep. I've been watching it, it's quite good. Yeah, I think I've watched it during the first lockdown. Isn't it where they really like graphically show what radiation disease does to you? Wambo! This guy is called Wambo? What the hell, I've got to save. Hello, Wambo.
Hey, that's the first I've heard of it.
What are you doing here, Wambo?
What are you doing here?
I make sure that nobody enters the houses. Explicit order from Lord Hagen, and don't even think about violating this order.
Okay, sorry, Wambo. Yeah, a lot of that in the first episode when the explosions happened. Yeah, I think I've watched that. A little bit. I don't think I watched the whole thing, but I watched a bit of it.
How are things?
At the moment, everything is quiet.
Okay, that's cool. Goodbye, Wambo. I can't believe they put somebody in here who's called Wambo. Next to Lutero.
My name is Lutero.
I buy and sell all kinds of things.
Maybe he's a looter.
What do you have to offer?
Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
Oh, he's definitely a fence or something, isn't he? Goodbye. Citizen. What happens if I enter this house? I mean, Wambo just told us not to. Okay, they all...
Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
What are you talking about, worker? You're not part of their gang. You're just working. Don't pretend like you're not a worker. Who's this? Is this just a citizen? Oh, she was standing there in a very interesting way, so I thought she might be important. Apparently not. Who's this? Salandrel.
Welcome, traveler. Looking for a fine potion? I
Not
have
really.
a large selection and reasonable prices, and my potions are much better than the stuff that Zurith sells.
Are they really? No, I don't need anything from you. Okay, is that it in terms of the upper quarter? I think it might be. Okay, it's quite small in comparison to the rest of the town, but I mean you'd expect that if it's only the elite that lives up here. Okie dokie. I like the background chatter that you hear everywhere. It really adds to the atmosphere. In terms of atmosphere, this game is really good. It can easily hold itself with more modern games, I'd say. In many regards, it's probably better in terms of atmosphere than modern games. Okay, there was that quest. Oh yeah, Alrec's sword. We've got to speak to Jorah. I think Jorah's store was up here. Isn't that Jorah here? No, that's Rupert. Is Jorah in here? Is that Jorah? No, that's Regis. Mateo. Oh! Where the hell is Jorah? Who is Jorah? Alrec to Jorah. Maybe Jorah's one of the... Hold on, what did it say? Did it say something about bounty? No. Oh no, this is day. I don't know where it saw bounty. Okay. Maybe it's one of the merchants on the market square that we have to go to. How do we get to the market square? Marketplace at Southgate. Okay, that's what I thought.
That doesn't surprise me.
That is what I thought. Thank you though. Appreciate the help. Pablo, Valentino. I can't believe Valentino's here. I didn't think that he'd listen to somebody preach. Well done, Beliar. Isn't Beliar the bad god? I wonder if he's gonna play a role. Greg is still there. Hello, Greg. Jorah, here he is. Let's do another save here. In case things get out of hand, you never know. Hello. Oh, hold on. What about this?
What do you know about the Thieves Guild?
Right. Listen up. You haven't heard anything of what I'm about to tell you from me. Capiche? There are shady characters who frequent the Dockside Inn. I bet the landlord knows a thing or two. If you're planning to track down the thieves, you should go talk to him. You could act like you're up to something crooked, for example. Maybe he'll fall for it, but be very careful. These people are not to be trifled with.
Fair enough. Now about this sword.
Alric says you got his sword.
Do you mean that ragged fellow who traded his weapon to me for a few torches and chunks of meat?
Yep.
That's him.
I still have the sword.
How much do you want for it?
Well, for you... so what? Here, take it. After all, you did help me get my gold.
Nice. Cool. That was easy. Now we gotta bring the sword back to Alric and then we can fight him again. Even though I'm not sure if that's such a good idea. Because if he has a sword, he might as well beat us. He wasn't that strong the first time we fought against him, but with a sword, considering we've got a bloody knife, he's probably gonna rip us a new one. But I guess we'll find out. He should be down here to the right somewhere, I think. And then we may want to talk to the innkeeper down here again about the Thieves Guild. I mean, we already talked to him, but maybe there's something new now that we've spoken to Jorah for some reason. Okay, let's do a save here though, because as I said, this guy just might as well rip us a new one. Hello, Alric.
I'm I've got your sword.
Ah, that's much better than fighting with an old stick.
Yep. Oh, you know what? Maybe it would have been a good idea to hold on to the sword, so we have a good weapon. Not for this quest, but we obviously couldn't do this quest now if we hadn't given him the sword, but just for, you know, running around outside.
I want to fight against you.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
Yep.
Here you are.
We have a new challenger. The bets are placed. Are you ready?
Yep.
Come here.
Then let's see what you can do.
No. Oh, damn. Okay. That didn't go too well. We can try again. Maybe this time I'll prepare my melee weapon first. Okay, let's try again. Well, how good is that sword, out of curiosity? Sword. Alric's sword. 30 damage. Okay. It's actually... There's the same amount of damage as our wolf knife. Interesting. Okay, let's do a save here again. Now that we've got the thing equipped. Oh, sorry. Skip through all the dialogue. And try again.
Do you have... Here we are.
Okay, second try.
Then let's...
Finish him!
Okay, I think we've got this. Going well so far.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, I'd say. Cool. I'm getting better at parrying.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus.
Bloody Harold's going on again. Come on, get up, Alric. Got things to do. Oh, where's the third guy come from? There were two of them earlier. Was he standing in the wall?
My head.
Hello, Alric.
Hey, you.
Oh, man. You pack quite a punch.
That I do.
100 gold pieces. You've earned them.
Thank you. Can I fight against...
I want to fight against you.
Do you have 50 gold pieces?
What?
Nope.
Then go get them. No.
Can we fight against him every single time? Is this like an infinite money place? That'd be insane. Maybe it would make sense to do this again. Hold on a sec. Or does he get stronger every time? Because if he gets stronger, then there's no point. But let's try again.
Do you have...
Because I could use some money.
Here you are.
We have the bets, sir. Are you ready?
Okay, this can't be the case though. You can't just make infinite money, surely.
Let's...
Oh. Oh no. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's try one more time though. I want to see if I can make some more money out of him.
Do you...
Here you...
Are you...
He got me that first time.
Come here.
Then...
Not bad.
Man, this is amazing. Let's see if we can get some money out of him. I mean, this can't go on forever, right? You can't just make infinite money out of Alric. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Just annoying that it takes so long for him to get out again. There you go. Almost back up on his feet.
Ah, my head.
Yep. Turn around, man.
Oh, man. Here's your 100...
Okay.
I want to fight...
Do you have 50...
So we can do this indefinitely, or what? That's insane.
No. Then go...
Okay, we're not going to do that again, because that's boring. But, we have just made 100 gold. I mean, it's not the easiest fight. If he hits you twice, you're dead. But you've made 100 gold. Out of nowhere.
That's what I've always said.
Cool. What I wanted to do now is speak to the innkeeper here again. But do we have any new information for him? Probably not. No. We don't. Okie dokie. Where was the tavern? Here on the left, I think. Hey Mo, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Nagor, Cardiff. I don't think it's going to give us any new information. Maybe if I say this?
Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craftsman in the lower part of town for that. But if you wield a decent blade, you could go
I've done that.
Ulrich. He fights for gold behind the warehouse.
Yes, special work.
Is there any special work to be done around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special, you say?
Look at him.
Go talk to Nagur then. Maybe he can help you.
Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Do a save here. I don't know why I'm saving so much at the moment. I'm just paranoid, I think. Hello, Nagur. Maybe we can make him float again?
Hey,
yes! He's a ghost. Cardiff says you may have a job.
Cardiff says you may have a job for me.
Well, well. So you're looking for a special job.
A special?
Okay. But we play by my rules, understood?
Understood.
What does that mean?
That means you do what I say and you get a third of the profits.
A third?
If you don't like it, then there's no job.
A third is not great. Business partners, 50-50.
We're business partners, so it's 50-50.
Okay. I thought I'd give it a shot. Of course, we'll split our profits
Nice.
fairly.
Okay.
All right, what's your plan?
You know the merchant Baltram, don't you?
If
not, it's time you talk to him.
Probably have done.
Baltram has a messenger who supplies him with goods from Akil's farm. That is, he had a messenger.
Oh.
Until I cut his throat.
Goodness.
Now Baltram has to get a new one.
Oh.
That will be you. Your
Right.
job is to get hired by Baltram and fetch the delivery from Akil. You bring it to me, and then I'll set it on to an interested customer. He'll fork over a tidy little sum for it, and just don't try selling the stuff yourself. Have you got all that?
I do. Profit.
How much will the profit be?
I can't say exactly, but I estimate around 400 gold pieces.
Okay, that's not bad.
Where is Akil's farm?
Leave the city by the east gate. It's directly on the marketplace.
Okay.
If you follow the road to the right, you'll soon come to a few steps cut into the rock. Go up there, and you'll come to Akil's farm.
When should I talk to Baltram?
You can go right away. He should know by now that his messenger won't be showing up anymore.
That laugh, eh?
Where can I find Baltram?
He has his stall in the marketplace.
That's what I thought.
Well then, I'm all set.
Good. Then get on your way. But if you try to cheat me, you'll soon be every bit as dead as the messenger. Don't forget.
Okay, so I feel like we have to make a decision now as to whether we're going to work with this guy or sell him out. And I mean, if this was only a thieves guild and they're only stealing, sort of like a Robin Hood kind of thing, steal from the rich, give to me, then I wouldn't have any scruples. But he just killed a guy for no reason other than his own profit, and I don't think I want to be a part of that. So maybe we talk to Andre and tell him. But then again, he may tell us to go along with it to find out who else is involved. So I don't know. Let's go to Andre to do a save before we talk to him, and then we'll make a decision whether we load or whether we go ahead with our decision. Can I talk to the Herald now? Is he still saying he's got work to do?
Don't bother me.
Yeah, he's on duty, yeah. Boring. Boring indeed. Okay, there he is, our mate. Probably have to finish the stream relatively soon as well. But Andre, about the Thieves Guild.
About the Thieves Guild.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm working on.
Good.
Okay, we've got nothing new then. Okay, so that's that taken care of, I guess. I guess we'll talk to Bertram then. Beltram. He should have a stand down here somewhere. Man, the soundtrack is amazing in this. I like how there's different themes depending on the different parts of town. Here he is.
Are you looking for a job?
Sure. What's it about?
My errand boy hasn't come back, and I'm waiting for a delivery from the farmer Akil.
And how much is it worth to you?
I'll give you 50 gold pieces.
Fine, I'm in.
Okay. Just tell Akil that I sent you. He'll give you a package. Bring it to me.
Wonder what's in the package.
Where can I find Akil's farm?
Just go out here through the east gate and follow the path to the southeast. After a short while, you'll come to a stone stairway. Go up that, and from there, you'll already be able to see Akil's farm.
Okay. The problem is that we are too weak to go anywhere at the moment. So we might as well do something else for the time being. What other quests do we have? Trouble with the militia. Someone in the militia with influence and powers who can help him. Yeah, don't know who that would be. Member of the city guard. If I catch a henchman of the Thieves Guild, I should take him straight to Lord Andre. To eliminate the Thieves Guild, I must find the hideout. Okay. Bandit raids. Harkin, the weapons dealer, was robbed by bandits outside the city. Pablo, the city guardsman, was involved in the fruitless search for the bandits. The bandits who robbed Harkin are hiding in some woodlands near the town. Are probably in cahoots with some dealer in the city. Lord Andre's got a reward out for the dealer. Where are they, though? There's no specific information here. Who's Joe? Harlan, a trader from Corina, says that a man named Joe has simply vanished without a trace. That Joe knows how to get into one of the city towers. Okay. Stone tablets. Vatras isn't interested. Oh, we do have a stone tablet, so maybe let's go to Vatras and give him the stone tablet. We can make some money. How much money do we have? 278. We could also get a map of Corinius now. Is this not of the city of Corinius? I think that the whole island is called Corinius, right? I'm not sure anymore. It'd be really useful actually to have a map of the area. At the moment we're blind. Hey Vatras.
Hey, you!
Oh. Why more? Tell me about the ring. I want you to tell me about the gods. Oh, I can't give him the tablet. Okay, I thought I had one. I do have one. Down here. Stone tablet of life energy. Can I use this? What happens if I use it?
But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away.
I can't read that.
Oh. Okay, I can't read that. Nothing happens. Great. Stone tablet and the missing people. Average apprentice Thorman the Carpenter has vanished. A whore named Lucia has disappeared from the brothel. Galva is complaining about his worker Monty who failed to show up. William, one of the fishermen of Corina's Harbour, is among those missing. You think those guys are maybe the thieves we're looking for? Osper had a bow stolen from him. The thief ran off to the harbour, but then he got away. Searched the harbour district, but they couldn't find anything, even though the bow must still be in town. We could look for the bow, I guess, if it's still in town. In the harbour district. If you ran down to the harbour district, then it's probably still in the harbour district, I would reckon. But we've been in most places there, to be honest, and, well, you can't really go into the houses without people shooing you out of the houses instantly. That's the guy who loans stuff. Maybe this... I feel like all of these quests are connected. They all have got something to do with thieves and people vanishing. There's definitely a theme here. I don't know if searching around blind is going to do anything, so let's not do that for now. What else do we have? Matteo and Gritter. Carpenter Thorben's niece Gritter owes Matteo 100 pieces of gold. If I get that back for him, he'll help me. Oh. Okay. We can talk to Matteo. But I'm not gonna just give him money for no reason. I can't remember why we didn't give him the money. Because I got the money from... Oh god. My girlfriend just scared me to death. Don't get a girlfriend, guys, they're scary. Just waved her hand in front of me to tell me the dinner is ready, so I gotta go in a second anyway. Otherwise dinner's gonna get cold, and we don't want cold dinner, do we? Where was I going? To Matteo. Let's quickly talk to Matteo, just to have a refresher of what he was about. Oh. Okay, we just can just give him the 100 gold pieces. We're not gonna do that, because that doesn't help us anything at the moment. What we're gonna do, though, what we unfortunately have to do is end the stream, because it's dinner time. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will be back on the weekend. I don't know exactly when, though. Tomorrow I'm out for book launch of a friend of my girlfriend, which should be cool. And I don't know, either Friday, I think Friday night I may have time. I'm gonna make time at one point on the weekend, so watch out for that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and looking forward to seeing you on the weekend at some point. Until then, have a good one. Goodbye.